A very good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope everyone is very cool, very fine, yeah? So let's just confirm once we are live or not. Just let me once confirm. Yeah. So yeah, finally I think we are live. So yeah, we are live. So hi, how are y'all? So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying and having a very great like an atmosphere of studies, right? The exams are fast approaching, guys. We have to buck up. Okay. So, welcome to the fourth day of our revision series where we are going to learn some again questions from the mock test paper. So, what have we initially planned and what are we up to? So, students, we know that initially for the very first day we understood the way how the exam questions are to be tackled. How are they coming and how are they approaching? Guys, if you would have not watched, do check the first video because it is going to give us an overview of what type of questions and the paper pattern. And again, if you want to practice the questions, it's been analyzed there. Later on, we understood that it's not just about section like a part, it's about section A, section B, section C, right? But section A and B are something which everyone can analyze on their own, because if you get it correct, guys, you'll get complete 2 marks. But in case if you got it wrong, and I am sure that what a common mistake a student does now, there is obviously pre-printed in the MCQ, so you will be definitely getting that option too. So over there also, I find like, okay ma'am, maybe if you get marks, that's cool, or else means if you get it correct, it's bonus. But then if you don't get it, so it's a complete zero, isn't it? So what I analyze and what I prefer is, students, there is one area that, see, that area is like black or white. Okay, it's black or white. It's right or it's wrong. But over here, it is a gray area. Well, if you get something wrong, but then you are not going to get 0 marks. If you have a plan, if you have written it as a procedure wise, students, obviously you are going to get good marks, right? So what is that area, students? That is basically section C, which I emphasize the most. So here, welcome to the second part where we are going to understand the section C questions. If you have watched my yesterday's class, I have explained you, students, about the income tax computation, which is obviously going to be tested in your paper. So you are going to see that questions in your paper. So ma'am, what is that? Can you brief out something about section C? Obviously I will. So section C consists of like 3 questions, right? Which consists of total 40 marks. So 30, 30 and 40. That 40 marks I am talking about, students, for taxation. That 40 marks are to be tested from 3 questions. In that, 2 questions will be 15 worth and 1 question will be 10 marker. So in the previous class we have done like 15 and 10 marker question. So even today we are going to fetch for like 15 and 10 marker question. So from where did that questions are going to come and what will be the background behind that? So students, we know that obviously the first question, which is like 15 mark, will be tested from your income tax. Next 15 marks will be tested from your corporate tax, and the later 10 marks will be like a surprise for us where we don't know from where they are going to test. Okay, that will be cool. So in the previous class, we did 3 questions. So actually now I have not told you like, okay, we are going to do the full mock paper or this full situation. No. What we did was, initially we concluded 3 questions from the mock paper, and that about the income tax. Cool, about the income tax. So today we are going to do again some 3 questions that are again important from the corporation tax. I hope you all are cool with that. So if we just check out the previous video again, which was came from the exam, which I have analyzed, it was September December 2022 and March June 2022. Okay, that is 22-20. Cool. Again we are going to go with that flow only, and we are going to carry on with September December 22. Again the revised figures for our upcoming year, right, with the restated figures. Like we know, if it was like all about the Finance Act 2021, so what were the answers? And that are the answers which are already pre-printed in your ACCA resources. Students, please, in tax and ATAX, I'm going on again in telling, because I feel I'm on and on telling this, because I think if you would have not figured out the previous video, at least in this video you should know that the students, the ACCA resources past exams are relevant for that attempt only and not for our attempt. So the revision of the answer should be there, guys, and that is something which you cannot avoid and you cannot afford in the tax and ATX. Okay, so let us begin with again a new chapter, or like a new question pattern for the 15 marks. So in yesterday's class we achieved 15 marks, expecting the same for today. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna show you one question. Okay, I think it's visible. Cool, visible. Okay, I can make it more big so that it becomes visible clearly. Okay, it is a more bigger. Okay, so yeah, students, this is the question which I have taken it from June 2022 and updated for us. Yeah, some question things and all. Okay, so if I check about this question, I have taken it on Word because I wanted you all to show some questions are to be done on Word and some questions are to be taken on Excel. So in the previous class we worked on the Excel. Today let us understand what are we going to do on Word also, because the word processor and the spreadsheets are there, which I know that everybody knows that it's gonna be there in your paper. So let's understand this scenario. Okay, so there is a concept of mixture limited. Okay, so there is a question for mixture limited. Let's just figure out. The scenario relates to 5 requirements. Cool. So how many requirements are there? So basically now students, we need to answer for 5 requirements. For 5 requirements. So on and on this question. So again I told you in the class we will be provided with one thing, question, yeah, a background study, and we'll be having exhibits for that, exhibits which we have to read. Okay, this is the first part. Let's figure out the first exhibit, like the adjustments, and then accordingly we have to answer. Okay, so before going and reading, let me read what have they asked us for. Okay, so over here it's not been printed as such. Okay, I can show you the question. Just give me a minute, I can show you the sheet. Okay, wait a minute, it will be printed, it will be shown. Give me a minute so that I can access to our CBE platform also. Yeah, it takes the time. So this is what I love about the CBE platform, because it is anytime accessible, and yeah, we get an ample of questions to be done, students. It's literally very beautiful platform where you can get lots of questions. You can get like for any subject, huh? That is again important. Okay, I'm showing you. Okay, I think it's visible. Yeah, it's visible. Okay, let's figure out. Again logging into my student's ID. So my student will be as such, ma'am, you're always logging into my ID only. Yeah, thanks a lot for helping me out with the ID because I don't have the ID of student, isn't it? So over here I have already assigned the material to me, so I'll just check out the question for past practices, and that is for June 2022. I'll just open that, I'll self mark. If you can check out, the question is visible over here too. Students, do you remember in the previous class, guys, if you can check out this FLEUR question, FLEUR, F-L-E-U-R, FLEUR. Yeah, we completed this question, right? He was interested whether to do on its own, yeah, as an individual accounting, or if was interested like whether I should incorporate a company like a Flower Limited. Yeah, so she was interested and we gave her an answer. Then Baba, in the next year, if you are planning with an estimated profit, yeah, there was 35,000. Yes, I hope you remember. So yeah, it was better that she should incorporate. Okay, I go in the second question, which was about the poppy. Okay, let's third, let's fourth, let's see fifth. Okay, students, can you check out over here mixture limited, mixture? Yeah, are you able to see mixture limited, property, business, everything? This question is printed over here. If I check about the next, okay, just give me a next. Okay, it's gonna be the same if I'm passing it. Okay, so the question is given. Yeah, let us see what are the requirements that they have posted. Okay, let me just go behind and check out over here and my home. Yeah, I'll show you the way the paper comes. Okay, cool. So this is for our March June 2022. Yeah, I'll just click on the next. Yeah, again I'm showing you all. It's gonna be again the next, and again the next, and again the next. Students, we have to practice. We have to write it over here, and then we need to have a practice. Cool. So yeah, again for the first thing now, see, for the first question they have given us sheet. Okay, spreadsheet. So on spreadsheet I'm supposed to solve the answer. Okay, I'll solve it. So again there will be some requirements. So cool. I'll go with the next question. I'll go to the next. Okay, you have not scrolled it. So guys, fully we have to scroll it, fully. Yeah, cool. Next. Why I have scrolled it down full. Okay, next. Again the next. Word processor. Okay, again the next. Students, again the next. Yeah, if you can check out here, I'll just copy it. Students, what have they asked us in the first? So basically now students, there are 3 requirements. Explain why mixture is called as a large company. Large company. Okay, do you know something about large company and small company? Yeah, have you heard about this situation? Large company, small company. Okay, yeah, I hope you would have heard about it. So students, how much marks it is? Guys, 2 marks. Second question. Okay, we need to incorporate some tax liabilities. Cool. Okay, so that is worth 3 marks. So that is worth 3 marks. Okay, so we have been analyzed with 2 questions. Next. So basically in this question now there are 5 requirements. Second, okay, we have not scrolled it seriously. Okay, let me make it complete. Okay, so the next, students, again the same situation. Again this will be the part. Okay, yeah, so I think it's visible now. List the expenditures for that. Okay, we will be listing the expenditures for that. Cool, that is will be the fourth point, which carries how many marks, students? It is worth 4 marks. Students, this question worth 4 marks. So if we check 2, 3 and 4, how much marks it went? Like 2, 3 and 4, ma'am. 9 marks. It is already 9 marks, students. If I go forward with the next situation, I am provided over here with again 2 marks. So just imagine now how short the questions are being asked. Yeah, how short the questions are being asked. Yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah, let's go ahead and check out for the next question also. Oh yeah, ma'am, over here the D question has been tested, and over here with these we complete 15 marks. Students, with this we complete 15 marks. So now I analyzed it, ma'am, with only one case scenario we are over here with 15 marks. So now let me close this. Let me just shut down here and I can show you the Excel that we were doing in the word. Yeah, students, for the word, what was the first question, guys, that they tested? Explain why Mixture Limited is classified as a large company. Okay, so before going into the question what is there and what's not there and reading the scenario, we know there are basically bifurcation of like 2 companies. Yeah, at one point of time there could be a small company and a large company. So what is small company and what is large company? Who is going to decide what is small company and large company? I hope everybody would have thought, as of now, though, you would have got the answer. Yeah, ma'am. Some situation, ma'am, 51% wala, oh, like it could be, ma'am, some limits, ma'am, some limits are there. Yes. Students, some limits, or I'll say, when I talk about small company or about large company, first of all, about small company, when are they, by what time are they supposed to file their taxes? By what time they are supposed to pay the taxes? So if it is a small company, they are supposed to pay the taxes by the end of like 9 months plus 1 day, right? But when I talk about large companies, do you know for large companies, they have to pay the taxes in the installments. Yeah, ma'am, we know that. In some installments we have to pay. So how many installments? Ma'am, 12 months, 12 installments? No, not at all. Yeah, basically they have to pay the taxes in the 4 installments. The first installment starts after 7th month. So ma'am, what will be the 7th month? Ma'am, what are you telling? We are not understanding the 7th month means. Okay. My accounting year starts from where? Students, it starts from April. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. My first installment will be on October. Then it will be in the Jan. Then in April and in July. Students, you remember 14th of the date? Yeah. I think you guys remember that, yeah? So if it is a small company, they have to pay within a period like 9 months plus 1 day. And if it is a large company, so their liability has been distributed. So they told, okay, now you have to pay your tax in like 4 installments. Okay. So ma'am, who is going to decide which is a large company, which is a small company? Okay, I can now just show you one. Okay, I'll open one word only over here. Okay, I'll open one word only so that I can show the answers in a different word, right? Yeah, will that be fine? Okay. So whatever we are telling now, we can just write it on our own so that it becomes easy. Yeah, document 1. Okay, let me write. It's fine. Okay. So what is small company, guys? What is small company? If I talk about small company, I'll just make everything bold only. Yeah. Small company has to pay the taxes within the 9 months, like so 9 months and some 1 day. Okay, 9 months plus 1 day. Okay, plus 1 day. Yeah, but students, if you remember that when I talk about large companies, large companies are supposed to pay the taxes in installments. Yeah, so large company have to pay in 4 installments. Students, I have not yet read the question. This is what I should analyze in my mind. Okay, if there is small and large company, so this will be the bifurcation. Along with that, the main problem is, okay ma'am, how will I identify is this company a large or a small? Yeah, so identification is important, right? How will I identify that? I don't know. So the first identification, we know that when my profit, when my augmented profit over here, when my augmented profit, basically profit goes with the higher, if my profit, if I'll find out some augmented profit, if my profit is more than some limit. So what is the limit again? Need not worry. If my profit is more than some limit, then it is sure shot it will be a large company. So students, you know some limit? Yeah, are you aware of some limits? I think everybody will be aware of the limits. I to hope that. Yeah. So what are the limits, students? If you remember, the limit was 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs pound. Yeah. Yes. So suppose the limit was 15 lakhs. Okay, I'll just figure it out. The limit. What is 15 lakhs? Okay, now I can go with the black color, which will be now preferable. Yeah. So 15 lakhs is the limit. And in some of the companies, if the situation happen that there is a situation which is more than 51% of holding, right? You may know that. Like in the period, if the period is less than 12 months, students, if the period is less than 12 months, it will always be like small company, right? But if the period is more than 12 months and you are a part of more than 51% of the group of some companies, then it will be a large company. Then we have to divide them. Yeah. Okay, so this is the background that I know. Let's figure out what is the question. Okay, let's see the scenario. Okay, the scenario relates to 5 requirements. So which are those requirements? Let's figure it out. Okay. Mixture Limited is a large company. Cool. So this is a large company. I'm just making it smaller so that it will be easily visible. Okay, Mixture Company is a large company and therefore it has to make quarterly installment payments in the taxes. Yeah ma'am, we know that. They have to pay quarterly. In respect of its corporate tax, because it is a company, if it is a company, income tax does not apply. We have to pay as per corporate tax, which is a company's tax. Students, we know now what is the rate of corporate tax? It's 19%. Perfect. For the year ended on 31st March 2022. Cool. Year ends on 31st March 2022. Cool. Mixture Limited has a tax profits of, okay, TTP, guys, TTP, tax profit, taxable tax profit. On these, I have to pay taxes. Yeah. Taxable total profit is 440 and the company has earned a dividend of 45,000. Guys, with these, you guys should know something. Students, your taxable profit is 470. So am I going to pay profit tax, or I can say my corporation tax, on my only TTP, only on the taxable profit, or on dividend also I have to pay? Guys, you know one thing very clearly. I need not say that, but I think everybody knows, like within a word you would have got. Yes. Am I supposed to pay taxes on dividend? Ma'am, no, not required. Because for companies, any means any dividend is exempt. But for individuals, there were some limits. Yeah, you right. You guys must be remembering some limits. But for companies, dividend is always an exempt income. Cool, cool. I think you remember that things. Okay. The company had the same level of profits which was there before. Oh, the company was having the same profits. Okay, maybe in before also they were having profits. Cool. Mixture Limited has two 51% group companies. Students, with these, what is the hint that you got? Yeah, what's the hint? What's the hint? Two 51% companies means is it a small company? No, ma'am. In some company, if you are having, like the mixture had two 51% group for many years. So from many years, the students, this company is a large company and not the small company. Yeah. So it's just a hint, Baba. In the question, it was already given that it is a large company from long. Okay. So we are just recalling the concepts. Yeah. Cool, cool. Okay. Now the first expenditure or the things are given. Let's read it first. Okay. Capital expenditure. Capital expenditure. So what is capital expenditure? Mixture Limited incurred the following capital expenditure during the year. Okay, so some expenditure are given. So they have purchased some building, they have purchased some machinery, okay, etc., etc. Movable partition, decorative walls. Yeah, so some of the other things are given. Okay, I'll just make the things bold so that you know what are the things they have purchased. Now you will tell me whether these things they have purchased will on that capital expenditure and capital allowance will they get. Okay, before going to the question, it's just for our understanding, you need to tell what is capital expenditure first of all. Ma'am, I have to capitalize it, right? I have to capitalize it. And always will I get the capital allowances? We are pretty sure that there are two bifurcation on plant and machinery. Guys, you should back up because this type of questions comes in paper. Yeah, for plants and machinery, guys, and this is again the easiest question. For plant and machinery, we get capital allowances, but do we get a capital allowance for building? I think, do we get capital allowance for building? Students, we don't get capital allowance for building, right? Yeah. So no capital is allowed for building. So then students, what all constitutes a building? Your teacher would have told for each and every property, plant and equipment, PPE. When I talk about IAS 16, guys, you should remember FR, SBR, come back, FR. So International Accounting Standard 16 talks about PPE, property, plant and equipment. So whatever expenditure we are doing it for the asset, to bring it to the present condition, it's to be added. That means it is to be capitalized in the cost of the asset. Similarly, are we going to add this question? Yeah. Are we going to take this building? Yeah. Are we going to add it in the building? So let's figure it out. So normally, ma'am, what are the things you told that capital allowances is not available in the building? Yeah. So in building we don't get. So what are the things constitutes a building? So it could be wall. It could be their wall. It could be their fixed to wall or doors and windows, some ceilings and all. Yeah. So that constitutes a building. But students, you need to tell me. Is staircase the building? Yeah, ma'am, obviously it's a building. It's not a machinery. But tell me again one thing. Is a door building? Yeah, ma'am, doors are also building. But if they're having some fire extinguisher, like even they may be having some movable walls, is that a building? Students, that is not a building. That is a plant and machinery. So we have to think from the builder's perspective, guys. That if it is a building, so that actual thing should also be the part of building. If it is a part of building, then it will be known as building, otherwise not. Okay. So yeah, there could be a question related to capital expenditure also. Yeah, we can find it out. Okay. Then students, there could be a question for property income business. Property. So they would have money, so they would have invested somewhere and they would have got the property income on that. Maybe they would have got some rent, maybe they would have got some leases, etc., etc. Yeah, they could have got some leases, etc. Now if I read out the question, even that will be fine, but I'll just Make all these things bold so that we can easily figure it out. Okay, yeah. Okay. Do you want me to read the question? Oh yeah, we can solve. Okay, chalo, now we'll read the whole question first. Let's first find out what is capital expenditure and what should be added in the cost. A new freehold building. Okay. Students, what it is? Students, it is known as free building. Yeah, freehold building. So basically it is a building. It's not a machinery, it's a building. Was purchased. The purchase price was 22,200. Cool, chalo. So we are getting the purchase price. But the purchase price included a staircase. Is staircase a building? Yeah, students, it's a building. Staircase, it's a building. So we need to add it in the building. Linking two floors. Cool, chalo. So we know, yeah, students, building, I will make it from red. Okay, cool. So building, for building, I'll make it red. Okay, chalo, we understood that. Students, you're getting, now building is for red. Yeah, linking the two floors of the building. Students, pound 16,400 for sprinkler equipment. Guys, it's an equipment. We need to know. If it is an equipment, it cannot be building. It will be then a plant and machinery. Yes, it will be then a plant and machinery because it is an equipment. Yes. Then students, the fire alarm system also. Yeah, okay. So 16,400 for sprinkler and fire alarm. We know that, students, if it is for equipment or maybe if it is for fire alarm, all these things are what, students? It is for equipment. So it will not be considered in the part of building. It is alakse. So it is altogether differently. So that will be a formulation of an plant and equipment and not the building. Pounds 18,700 for doors and windows. Doors and windows, is it a building? Yeah, it's a building, ma'am. Then, ma'am, is a ventilation system building? No, ma'am, ventilation system is just an equipment. So if it is just an equipment, ma'am, it is going to be part of, yeah, it's going to be part of machinery. So I hope you understood it. I have made it with bold things. So yeah, it is clearly visible. Yeah, eye-catching thing. I can visible it. We can find it out clearly. Okay. So anything which is attached to the building, which is required for the building to be in a proper structure, is to be added. Cool. Now, whatever is like shown extra, that will be for the machinery. Let's go ahead in the second part. Machinery was purchased. I'll just make it bold. Okay. Machinery was purchased for 76,600. Guys, 76,600. So obviously it's a machinery. At the same cost, a further 9,200 was being expended on the building alteration, which was necessary for installation. Students, what it is? So yeah, if you know, if I have purchased a machinery and along with that, if I'm doing installation for this machinery, guys, you are going to do some extra cost for the machinery. So if you remember, students, if you remember one thing, I'll just say it slowly. As per International Accounting Standard 16, we know that if I'm purchasing any asset, and particularly on that asset, if I'm doing any repairs, so repairs and all are to be added in the cost of an asset only if it is satisfying the condition that it is having some extra useful life or like further expenditure. Means which is not my normal routine cost. If it was my normal routine cost, in P&L account I would have charged. So yeah, even this extra cost particularly for the machine is to be added in machine only. Cool, easy. We are having a movable partition walls which was purchased 33,800. So students, should I make it as a red? Is it a building? Yeah, ma'am, it's not a building. Then what it is? It's a movable partition, guys. It's a movable partition. So that becomes a part of the machinery and not the building. We should get these things. Yeah, we should get these things. Because for building now, students, we don't get any allowances. No capital allowances. But for machinery, we get capital allowances. Yeah, those who are good with the studies, jiska already ho chuka hai, this who's already taxes are done, I think for them it will be, ma'am, it's the very easy question. Yeah, it's a free bonus marking question. Yeah. It's, I can totally relate it. Yeah. Mixture, okay, Mixture Limited then uses up to divide about the offices and make this. Okay. A new decorative wall was constructed, guys. Wall. Ma'am, if the wall is constructed, what it is? Yeah, I have to check out. Okay, then I can make it as a situation. Cool, chalo. So we have constructed it, fine. Now what have they asked us? Property business income. So let's figure out what is the property business income. Okay, let's go ahead. But now I have made this a decorative wall as red, but then you have to think at the cost. Will it add it in the cost or it's just a P&L item? Is it just a P&L item or not? So let's see what it is, students. So we know that is obviously it is particularly for the building now, students. So we have to add it in the building only and not in the machinery. Cool. Now, property business income. Okay, students, what is property business income? So today you are having money and you have invested in property. Do you remember in the individuals, which we concluded in the last class? For individuals now, whatever income I am earning, I am showing how? In three phases. I am taxing it in three phases. Non-savings, savings and dividend. Non-savings, savings and dividend. What is non-savings? Something which I have got it because I have hardened that, okay, because I have earned that, because I have did a work for that. Cool. Then students, what is savings? Yeah, ma'am, like I was having some extra money, so just I invested and got some interest. Okay, then dividend is something which we know. Cool. But when I talk about corporation tax, the three pro forma, no, it's just single pro forma. Yeah, single pro forma. So what is single pro forma, students? What is single pro forma over here? We need to know what the business has earned. So what the business has earned, whether it has earned on its own business, whether it has earned any property business, whether it has earned any interest business or something. So we need not go for the three sectors like, okay, over here ma'am we'll show non-savings, savings and dividend. No, it's not that thing for the corporation tax. So what is property business? Okay, so they have earned some property. Okay, what that happened? Mixture Limited let out a warehouse. Okay, warehouse, they are going to give it on rent maybe, which is surplus to the requirement, although the property was empty between 1st September to 28th Feb 2022. Okay, the following income is been there. So what is the income related to that? Something is paid and something is received. Received is not written in the brackets, but then paid is always given. Okay. On 1st Jan 2021, guys, keep it very slow. Okay, because before I go to the property business, I need to ask you one thing. Before I go to the property business, in individuals, what income do we add for property business? Ma'am, whatever rent, whatever I get in cash, whatever I receive in cash will be my property income. But students, when I ask you all, what will be the income for company as a whole? Students, when we understand the corporate tax, it is not on the cash basis. Students, now it turns around to be on the accrual basis. Okay, ma'am, what does it mean? It's like accrual basis. What are you meaning? Terming to say that accrual word. Okay, when I term it as an accrual means I have to book and I have to understand first of all what is my accounting period. Over here now, students, my accounting period year ends on 31st March 2022. Okay, 31st March 2022. So whatever income or expenditure has been occurred in that particular year, that is from 1st April till 31st March, on that period only that much is to be considered. Okay, only that much is to be considered. So students, I will ask you like, okay, like a very lame question. Okay, so my accounting period is when? Yeah, students, my accounting period starts from 1/4/22. Oh, sorry, 1/4/21 till 31st March 22. Guys, you should know this. You should know this because then the things will be very easy. So, students, what will be my accounting period over here? Ma'am, April, comma May, comma June, comma July, comma August, comma August, comma September, comma October, comma November, comma December, comma Jan, comma Feb, comma March. So is it 12? Yeah, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb. Okay, students. So these many are the months. So we have to see, students, these are the months. So we have to analyze. We have to analyze during these period. What is my income and what is my expenditure? For the first, I have made an expenditure of 1700, but that was being paid on 1st Jan 2021. Yeah, is it coming in this period? No, ma'am. It's pre. Okay. But for how much period, or like for on this date, is it in this period? No, ma'am, it's not then in this period. So how much you paid insurance for the year ended till 31st December 2021? So till here now, guys, you have paid a dividend. So sorry, you have paid an interest till this period. So how many months you have paid? If you can check out, students, it's like my year starts from 1st April 21 till 31st December, like only for 9 months is this expenditure for the current year. So how much will I take, students, for these? It will not be 1700 as my expenditure, guys. It will obviously gonna be 1700? No ma'am, it will always be 1700 into 9 by 12. It will be 9 by 12. You know why? Because it is not for like the complete year. It's just for like 9 months, right? Over here I can write it only in the bracket. It's like for 9 months, isn't it? Agreed? Sure. Yeah. Okay, so we can make this for 9 months. Where I can write it, guys? I can write it over here. 9 months I'll write it, so that at the time of calculation things becomes very easy. When it is already pre-written. Yeah, cool. Chalo. When it is about the second year, ma'am, we are going to pay and we are going to receive. Okay ma'am, over here now I'm going to receive. Okay, if I am going to receive it on 28th March 2021, rent for the quarter ended on 30th June. Okay, students, it's rent ended for the quarter. So April, May, June, it's for the first quarter. If it is for the first quarter, what do we have to do? Ma'am, it's okay, it's perfect, it's cool, it's okay, it's perfect. So we are receiving on the last date of that month. Okay, that's cool now. This is for like 3 months only. So yeah, it's perfect, it's cool. Nothing adjustment is to be made. Okay, what have they given on 4th July 2021? 4th July 2021. So basically over here insurance is given, something paid. Over here I received rent. Okay, now rent for first quarter it's done. Now rent for July and August, only 2 months. Only 2 months. Are you going to add it, ma'am? It's perfect now. Okay, so I already got it over here for April, May, June, July, August. Cool ma'am. Okay, it's perfect. We can make it ma'am. Okay, it's like for next 2 months. Okay ma'am, that is not a big issue. It's perfect, so need not make any sort of an adjustment for this. So it's again cool. Okay, done. Ma'am, what is this? On 5th December 2021, so like maybe December, Jan, Feb, March. Okay, like 4 months was pending for the year to get completed. Advertisement to tenant was being made. Guys, there is an advertisement expense. It's okay mama, we can make. There is no big deal ma'am, it's okay, allowed, everything is fine. You have made it, we are not concerned with that. Okay, if you have made it, everything will be cool. So if I'm making it, okay, it's done. Now if I check about this, on 1st Jan 2022, on 1st Jan 2022, so maybe only Jan, Feb and March, only 3 months are pending. What expenditure you did, that's important. You made insurance for the year ended 31st December 2022. Guys, isn't it something difficult? Isn't it something different? I made it bold. Why? Students, over here also there was an insurance. Over here also there is an insurance. Students, if it is an insurance that you have paid on 1st Jan till the year end, for how many period you are going to account it for? So well, Jan, Feb, March, only now these many months are going to be there for me. Yeah ma'am. So you have paid for later. No ma'am, we are concerned only for 3 months. So over here guys, I am concerned only for 3 months. Are you getting these things? 3 months. So ma'am, how will I analyze that? How will I understand that? Guys, it's written right. Over here it is 3 months. Upside it will be 9 months. Are you not completing 12 months on your own? Yeah ma'am. We are completing 12 months. Isn't it? I have made both these things from green so that you can easily analyze. Okay, insurance, it's cool. Ma'am, 9 months is done, 3 months is done. Yeah. That means we have to book the expenditure, everything for the current year itself, and not for the previous year or not for the upcoming years, because it is an accrual basis. Yes. Okay, cool. Now, if you can see over here, 3 months only I'll consider it. I'll not consider anything more maybe, because over here upside I have already completed for 9 months. Now on 1st March, okay, the last month of our accounting year, ma'am, the March end. Okay, premium for the grant of the lease. Oh yeah, students, this is important. Why? Maybe this could be tested in your paper. Premium could be tested. Why premium could be tested? Students, this is what is their favorite adjustments for the corporate tax. Premium, they have paid off 18,000. Okay, can I take 18,000 full? No, they have received premium. Sorry, it's 18,000 income. But we know if it is for 5 years, can I divide it by 5 years? No ma'am, even that is not there. So there is a procedure, if you remember, at 2% into n minus 1 years minus 1, that much we can take it and get. Okay, need not worry, we are going to do it in the working note. And the last guys, rent for the quarter ended on 31st May 2022. You received rent for the quarter. Quarter ended on 31st May. Students, quarter if it is ending on 31st May, that means it will be from how much? It will be how much? Students, it will be like, for me, how many months? Can you tell me? Is it 1 month? Is it only 1 month? Like, ma'am, it will be like the next May, na? Okay, May 22. 22, we are not concerned. We are concerned till 31st March. So, March, April, May. 2 months I don't want. Only for 1 month I want. Only for 1 month I want. It's only for 1 month, not like whole. Okay, for 1 month, no. It's month only, not the months. My bad. Students, so won't you feel, ma'am, rent I am getting it. Okay, chalo na, well, we'll make rent color, let's say dark blue. Maybe if it is visible. Yeah, dark blue will make it. Over here also, ma'am, I'm getting some rent. I'll make it dark. Is it? I'll make it dark blue. Yeah. Ma'am, also over here now, ma'am, we are having some rent. Even I'll make it dark blue. Cool. Students, how much rent am I getting? Ma'am, it's like for 30 June. So, ma'am, April, May, June, 3 months. For July, August, 5 months. And over here, 1 month. Ma'am, I'm getting only for 6 months. Students, if you can check out over here in the question, the property was empty from September till February. Yeah, for the like 6 months, it was empty. If for 6 months it was empty, I will obviously get the rent for 6 months, isn't it? So, yes. If we analyzed this much, don't you think property business is also okay, ma'am? It's easy. It's easy. Okay, so chalo, it's cool, it's cool. So yeah, we ended up reading all the questions. Students, the most important thing which you need to read is the question. Students, you have to read question. Why? Only then you will understand what are they asking. If they're asking something else, you are writing something else. Students, it's gone. You will not fetch marks. Chalo, we can start writing the first answer. Explain why the Mixture Limited is classified as a large company. We know why it is classified as a large company. If you can check out in the questions, we know that students, they are having like two places they have invested like 51% along with that we know they have to make their payments quarterly in the installment, isn't it? So let us write the first answer what they have asked us. Students, by just writing that, how much marks you are going to fetch? Check that. Students, it's just that if you are writing, you will get 2 marks. Okay, so shall I write the answer? For writing the answer, I have chosen, okay, can I write it downwards? Yeah, chalo na, I'll write the answer here only. So what will be my answer? Okay, I'll figure it out the answer. I'll write the answer down. Mixture Limited is classified as a large company up till the year ended on 31st March 22 because, so yeah, whatever is the question now, please copy that. Mixture Limited is classified. So yeah. Now I'll not put that underline, and now I'll not make it bold also. So everything is to be written aram se. And yeah, obviously black color is my favorite because it don't changes its color. Yeah. Mixture Limited is, students, this way you all have to write it, classified as a large company because as at the year ended at 31st March 2022 because, students, this is the way you all have to write because its profit are how much, which extends that. Yeah, because we know the company is TTP, because the company is TTP plus total taxable profits, guys, total taxable profits, plus they got some dividend also, is how much? So if you can check out in the question, the TTP is given, the TTP is equal to 4,70,000 and the dividend over here is given at the rate some 45,000. If I make up the total of 47 and 45, I'll be getting 515. Yeah. Okay, if you want now, I'll write in the Excel only because this way, though, my question will not be analyzed. Okay, I'll just show it in the Excel. Yeah, is it opened Excel? So I can show you many questions and some answers in that way. Okay, let's write it again. So this is what I have returned it, and I have just copied it for us. Okay. So yeah, Mixture Limited is classified as a large entity because this was a situation. Cool. Now what is the total profit, guys? What's the total profit? If I check their total profits, okay, the total profits will be students 44 lakh 70 plus 45,000. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, their profits. But students, when I'm talking about large and small companies, we are aware of one more thing. Yeah, so we have to check in how much percentage they have invested. So like 51 percentage, whether they have invested or not. Yeah. And if there are 3 members, guys, so first of all, what is the profits? Okay, so there is a limit, if you remember. Yeah, if you are a part of 51 percentage, part of group of members, then it is a large company. So if you can check in the question, it was written mixture company is having like 2 groups. Yeah, 51 percentage. So basically there are 3 parties. Students, there are 3 parties. So 3 members. Okay. And you know the limits are 15 lakhs, right? The limit is 15 lakhs. There is an argument, the profit, if my profit is greater than the limit. Okay, so what is my limit, students? My limit over here is equal to 15 lakhs. Yeah. How many members are there? So students, there are 3 members. So don't you think for individual, what will be the limit? 15 lakhs divided by 3. So for individual students, the limit will be 5 lakhs, and your profit individually is more than 5 lakhs, isn't it? So yeah, students, your profit is more than 5 lakhs, so it will be large. So okay, over here I can write my profit is more than that limit. This basically, so it will be known as, so it is a large company. I hope you understood this. Yeah. So with writing just this, you will fetch 5 marks, or like 2 marks or 3 marks, whatever the question has been tested for. Yeah. Now I can go ahead to the second question. Let's read the second question. What have they tested us? Okay. In second question, they have told us, please calculate the mixture's corporate tax liability and explain when they have to be paid. Guys, first of all, the liability is what and when they have to pay. So what will be the liability, Baba? Ma'am, liability will be the profit amount, and on that you all have to pay taxes. If it is a large enterprise, then to ma'am, what we have to pay? Quarter wise. Yes. Quarter wise we will pay taxes. Okay, so I'll just copy it and I'll write it over here. What have they given the question? Okay, tax liability. Students, what is the profits? If you can check about their profits, they are having a profits of like 470 and dividend 45,000. Cool, chalo, we can write the answer. Let's write the answer. Okay, so for me now to explain you all, Excel only is better because I can easily show you the calculations, right? So first and the foremost thing, what is the liability, or like what is the total profit? So you can write, okay, mixture's total liability turns around to be what? First, let's write the profits. Second question, the Mixture Limited is having a total profit of how much? Profits. If you can check, it was 4 lakh 70. Yeah, and ma'am, 45,000 was a dividend also. Guys, is dividend allowed? Tell me yes or no. Dividend is always an exempt income from whom? For whom? Students, you know that dividend is always exempt for? Yes. Dividend is always exempt for company. Yes, is always exempt. No matter whatever dividend you are getting, is exempt for companies. So what will be the total income? Students, and the total income will be only this much. Yes? Yeah. So my total income is only this much. Then what will be my tax? My total taxable profit, TTP, total taxable total profit is 470. If it's a corporation tax, we know, students, corporation tax is how much? Yeah, everybody knows. Please don't say that you all don't know, huh? Yeah, it's 19%. So yeah, what will be the tax liability? Remember this. 89,300. Everybody got this? Yeah, obviously 89,300. Then students, how will I write the answer? So yeah, I can write the mixtures corporation tax liability is what? So yeah, the corporation tax liability is 89,300. If you're just writing that, you are getting the situation. Students might, I got the tax liability, but I have to pay. Can I pay once, like just in once? No, 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 students. Over here now, this is our the company's tax liability. Cool. So, but we know that, students, this is a large company. As this is a large company, the taxes are to be paid in installments. There are basically 4 installments, isn't it? Yeah. So can you tell me what will be my liability in 4 installments? Ma'am, simple na, divided by 4. So yeah, this is my tax liability. I just divided it by 4. So every year, am I supposed to pay this much tax? Agreed, yes or no? So yeah, this will be the company's 4 quarterly installments. Simple. But then when I should pay, ma'am? When should I pay? The installments will be due on which date? Okay. So let's write that. The installments are due on, we know that there are 4 installments, right? So my first installment will be due on, like, ma'am, after 7 months. Yeah, students, you should know, huh? This though at least you should know. October, Jan, and like April, and then like, yeah, ma'am, July. Yeah. 14th of, so it will be like 14th of which, ma'am? October. Yeah. Then, ma'am, yes. But which year, ma'am? October upcoming 22. No, like if it is question, then 22, 23, like that. So it will be that way. Okay, so I can like October 21. Yeah, October 21. Then it will be October. Then will it be December? No, ma'am, it will be then Jan. Yeah, so Jan 22. Then, ma'am, which? April 22. Cool. Then, ma'am, the last installment will be due on July 22. I hope you all know this. Yeah, cool. So students, just by writing this answer, we were good to fetch like 5 or 8 marks. Wasn't that easy, ma'am? It was super easy. Yeah, cool. Chalo, now let us read the second question that they have asked us. If you can check out, this was the first question which is done. Now, ma'am, with this was done, ma'am, even this is done. What is the liability? Yes. When we need to pay? Yeah, even that we understood. Least the expenditure incurred by the company during the year ended on 31st March, which will have to qualify as a plant and machinery for, oh ma'am, this is a question. Yeah, students, we need to understand what are the expenditure which qualifies a plant and machinery. So we need a colors. So okay, if there is a plant and machinery, for example, if these are the expenditure which should be incurred, so we obviously know that there could be a difference between plant and machinery. Yeah, so if it is a building, if it is for a building, it does not qualify for the capital allowances. So we had made a paragraph, right? So we have to just check that. That's all. So that's all. We have made the things very easier for us. I'll just show you once the question, and then we can check out the answer. Okay, students, if you remember, yeah, freehold, billing, ma'am, no, not to include. Staircase, ma'am, don't include. Staircase 20 to 200, not to include. Guys, you can take the screenshot of this question, yeah, if you want. Ma'am, then 16,000 for sprinkler, yeah, please include that. Ma'am, 18,700 for doors, ma'am, no, that is a building, yeah, need not include. Ventilation system, yeah, building, plant and machinery, ma'am, it's a plant and machinery, add it in the machinery. Ma'am, this was for purchase of machinery, add in machinery. Further expenses for machinery, add it. Movable particle, ma'am, it is building. No, it's not a building, it's a movable partition walls is like a machinery. Please, over here, we need not make mistakes. Ma'am, this decorative wall, ma'am, it's a machine. No, students, it's a building. Okay, then out of this we have to write, acha, what is this, what is not. Need not worry, I'll prepare a very beautiful answers for you all. So then the things will be very easy. Yeah, can we write this answer? Chalo, let's write this answer. Okay, first, expenditure qualifying as a plant and machinery. So, expenditure qualifying as a plant and machinery. So, what are the expenditure which qualify as a plant and machinery? We need to take care, isn't it? So, the first expenditure, ma'am, staircase, guys. I'm not figuring it out and showing it again, but tell me here. Staircase, I'm just writing the name. Is staircase a plant and machinery? No, ma'am. Staircase is a part of building. So 0. Nothing will be added. is sprinkler, ma'am. That sprinkler was there, a sprinkler and fire alarm. Yeah. Equipment. Yeah, equipment. Students, if it is an equipment, obviously it will be a plant and machinery. Students, the cost was given 16,400. We need to add it. Yes. There was, ma'am, doors and windows. Yeah, doors and windows. Students, doors and windows. Is it plant and machinery? Ma'am, no. It is what, ma'am? It is a building, so need not add it. Students, they have given a ventilation system. Yeah, is ventilation system plant and machinery? Yes, ma'am. It's not a part of building. Yeah, so 27,100 is to be added. So they have told us, yeah, you have purchased a machinery. Students, if you have purchased a machinery, please add the machinery as it is. Yes. Some extra expenditure, ma'am, you made for that machinery. Yeah. Extra expenditure for that machinery. Even that will qualify. So 9,200 is also to be added. Last, ma'am, that partition walls, na? Yeah, ma'am, that movable walls was there. Students, it is not a building, it is a machinery. Please take these things into consideration. And the last, ma'am, decorative walls. Decorative walls. Ma'am, that is wall only. So it will be not a machinery, it will be my building only. So yeah, it's 0. So now guys, I can sum up and I can write, acha, this is my total cost of plant and machinery. So I hope this question was also easy. Just by writing this much, guys, you'll have fetching of very good marks. Very good marks. Trust me, it's easy. It's easy, isn't it? Yeah. So we got this answer also. Easy. Let's figure it out. What have they asked us in the third question? Yeah. So in the third question, they have asked us. So yeah, any which ways they are going to test for these also. We know that. Okay. So they have given in the notes. Oh, you have to answer something if it is 0. Yeah, we know na. That building and all things were 0. So we wrote that. Okay, cool. It's okay. You are not expected to calculate capital allowances. Oh, thank God. We are not expected. So we at least calculated the cost. And with this we get 4 marks, guys. Easy. Ma'am, third question. Explain why the company may wish to make a short life asset election for capital allowances. Students, what is short life capital allowances? Like, what it all could be like short life, long life. Is it any concept of short life in our syllabus? Just give me a minute. I will just check it further. Yeah. Students, we know there are 2 types of general question which comes maybe in the paper. Like, okay, there are some machinery which I am using it for my private use. There could be some assets which are having a short life. So what is short life, ma'am? Is it like 12 months? No, students, please don't make a mistake. Short life asset means the life of the asset is 9 years. The year you purchase along with that 8+ years. Yes, that is short life. And if I'm not selling it also, so yeah, that becomes a short life. So yeah, it becomes in the pool only. So yeah, a short life asset will be elected like we have to take the benefits and get the return down value, yeah, within the 8 years after purchasing for 1 year. Yeah. So that is something which we have to show. Like, ma'am, is there any benefit of that investments like AIA, you know, AIA, annual investment allowances? Ma'am, can we claim that? Yes. So yeah, if you guys remember that, students, it is also important to know that when it is a short life allowances now, it will be in the main pool. So that special rates and all now will not be taxable. Now, but today we know the concept has been a new concept has been arrived. For like companies now, they now have started giving a super deduction, super extra deduction. You remember? Super deduction of 130%. So now, ma'am, can I take 100% or 130? Students, if you all are getting 130, why will you go to 100%? Take the super deduction. Yeah. So they have told you that why the company would want to make a wish for getting the capital allowances. So yeah, we can write obviously the answer. Obviously, it's very easy, isn't it? So yeah, over here it's a theory. So yeah, need not worry. We'll write the theory. Okay. Answer 3. Answer C part. When I am supposed to write that a short life asset election will be beneficial when I am expecting that the life means when an asset is disposed of for less than 8 years or like something which they have purchased. So yeah, we need to write like a short life asset Yeah, election will be beneficial when an asset, election will be beneficial when an asset is disposed of for less than its return down. Okay, when it is disposed of, when it is disposed of at a higher value or at a lower value, guys. When it is disposed of less than its WDV, guys, less than its return down value, but in with how many years, ma'am? Within a period of 8 years, within a period of 8 years plus the year of purchase. So this is something to we know, right? But will I get the benefit of 100% or like 130%? However, there is no benefit to short life election, yeah, where the EIE of 100% can be claimed, or if I want, I can take the super deduction of 130 which is available. So yeah, over here now, there is no benefit, no short term benefits, like no benefit to short life asset. But then we know election, yeah, there is no benefit, like you have to elect, yeah, to election where the 100% AE annual investment allowance can be claimed. In respect of the asset, or if I want super deduction, I can get, or super deduction of 130% can be got. Yeah, I hope you guys are getting the things. The last, ma'am, I have to analyze. Okay, the balancing figure will be what? We have to just take the reducing balance and accordingly we have to write it. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, this is all about theory, which you can make it on your own also. Yeah, let's figure it out what have we tested in the next question. Ma'am, calculate the property business, guys. Property business. What was in the property business? Yeah, ma'am, the whole thing were given, like I have given on rent, I have given something like I'm getting rent, I'm getting some lease also. Yeah. Insurance you all are paying. Calculate the business property income figure which has been included in the taxable profit, guys. So we got the profit, right, 470, which was given in the question. So in that it is all added. Okay. So we have to check whether I have added it correctly or there is some mistakes which I need to rectify it. Yeah, which I am supposed to rectify it. So first of all, if I can copy this, I will love to copy if I am able to copy this. Or guys, you can just take a screenshot. If I'll be able to copy it, it will be superb, or else I have to show you all again and again. So if you all are if you all can just take a screenshot now, will work more better for me. Yeah, just give me a minute now if I can. I think it is not allowed for me to copy. Yeah, it will not be there for me to copy. Okay, wait a minute. If I can copy now, I'll just copy it so that we need not go on again and again. So things becomes easy now. I'm always the one who wants the things easier, so that we need to do, I always tell you now, students, we have to do what work? We have to do smart work. We need not do so much of hard work, because hard work everybody does, but we are something different, so need to do hard work. No ma'am, it's just easy work. Okay, so I have already did some easy work for you all. You can go ahead and we can check it, what easy work we did, and this is what I'm expecting from you all also to do. Okay, so chalo, we will check in the question. Yeah, I have just returned it in my Excel. I'll just make it more big so that easily you can find it out, the question. Yeah, so this is my total situation. Okay, I'll answer it over here only, guys. So this is my year, 1st April till 21st, and this is my year end. For the first, guys, they have asked us what things needs to be calculated, guys. We are supposed to calculate over here, what? Property business income. If it is property business income, what will be the amount of insurance? Guys, my expenditure for insurance, this is for whole year. I can make it for the year which I am supposed to calculate. It's only 9 months, guys. Multiplied by 9 by 12. So here I will be getting over here 1275. 1275 will be my expenditure for the course. Yeah. I hope that is clearly visible. Yeah. Now next, students, rent for the quarter. Rent for the quarter. Over here that was okay. So ma'am, I was getting the rent. Okay, so 7800 was the rent that I got. Ma'am, for next 2 months also I got the rent. That was cool. Advertising was also cool. So minus 900 was fine. Students, insurance, that was for the whole year. Yeah, students, that was for the whole year. Jan till December. My accounting period years in March 22. And Jan, Feb and March. Only 3 months. So cool. Minus 1900 into 3 by 12. So I'll be getting minus 475. Students, we need to do this. For premium, I will be taking you to the working note. Need not worry. But for rent for 1 month, ma'am, it's for like 1st March till 31st May. This was on the day I paid. But ma'am, this is for a quarter. So quarter will be March, April, May. April and May for the next year is not my year. Only March is my year. So students, this multiplied by 3. Is it 3? Students, over here we make mistakes. Over here, just a minute, we make mistakes. What do we end up as? 3. Okay, I can write it 3 by 12. Will that be fine? Ma'am, it's 1 by 3. Okay, so 2800 will be the situation. So now, let us understand what am I supposed to add it. First of all, we need to write property business income. Okay, so we need to mention over here property, property business income. I am supposed to calculate for the year. So what is my property business income? So first I would have received some premium, isn't it? I would have received some premium. So what is my premium? Premium received is 18,000. So let's figure out how did I got the premium received. Students, how much premium did we received? Yeah, it is 18,000, isn't it? So how did I got, ma'am, 18,000? So just a minute, I'm just making all these things easier for us. Okay, if you can check out, this is my total rents. How much is my total rent, right? I can just make it total. Is it 15,800? Am I getting the rent? Yeah, ma'am, 15,800 is the rent that you got. What is, ma'am, the premium situation if you got over here for the household? Ma'am, this is my premium what I got it. 18,000 is a premium, but that is, ma'am, for leases. So can I book over here premium that I got for 18,000? What will I get premium received from the leases? Ma'am, it will be 18,000. Can I write 18,000? Is it perfect? Is it perfect now? Ma'am, not perfect. Okay, just I'll make everything bold and make it bigger. Okay. So what will be the calculation, students? Do you know? Yeah. So there is a situation, or else like if you would obviously know that it will be more better. 2%. Yeah, we have to minus like 2% and n minus 1. What was n minus 1? Ma'am, some number of the years minus 1. So over here you are getting this premium for how many years? If you can check now, students, the premium is like for 5 years lease. Okay, ma'am, it's for 5 years lease. So yeah, we can come up over here. It's 18,000 I got. Yeah, now 5 years lease. So can I do 2%? N minus 1, that is 5 minus 1 will be 4. 5 minus 1 will be 4. So if you check 4 into 2% of the amount, 4 into 2% of the amount into 18,000, what are you getting, guys? What are you getting? You take the calculus. 4 into 2% into 18,000. Are you getting 1440? So how can I take? 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, 4 into 2%. I got this amount into 18,000. Am I getting these 1440? So please reduce that much. So 18,000 minus this will be the amount. Okay, so how much am I supposed to reduce it? Minus 1440. Okay, so what I'll do it? 1440. So now these will be my income. This will be my income that I have to show. 16,560. I hope that much is clear. Yeah. Okay, so this is my first premium received. So I have received this premium received. Yeah, cool. Premium I would have received. Second, students, from the property, what I got, students, we have received rent. So how much rent we have received? Ma'am, we have just to take the total. We have just taken over here the total, guys. So ma'am, my initial rent for the first quarter over here, ma'am, my rent was 7800, plus ma'am my rent for like 2 months, August and September, August, July and August was this, plus ma'am one more rent you got, yeah, it was 2800. I just took it over. Am I getting 5800? Yeah. So ma'am, this is my rent receipt. Okay, from the property, this is my rent receipt. Cool. Can I have some other expenses? Yeah ma'am, from that you were having some advertisement expenses. Yeah ma'am, expenses. Yeah, advertisement expenses you were having, and ma'am then insurance also expenses you were having. Cool. Now we can take advertisement expense. What is the advertisement expense over here? If you can check out, students, here in the question you were having an advertisement for tenant expense of 900. Please reduce 900 from there. Now what was my insurance expenditure? If you can check out, my first insurance was like for 9 months, plus ma'am over here also you have paid an insurance for the like next 3 months. So yeah, if you take the total, it will be 1750. Yes, is it cool? Okay, so now this becomes my property income. Now this is known as my property income, guys. This is my property income. So over here my property income is the total of this. So ma'am, how much I'm getting? I'm earning over here 16,560 plus 15,800 minus 900 expenditure minus this. So am I getting 29,710? Yes, students, this is their property income. So I've made it very big, but then if you are able to see it in small, it will be more better for me only. Yeah. So this is my property income. This is my normal income. Cool. Yes, yes. I hope this question was easy. I hope you guys could have managed it easily. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So even we completed that question. Let's figure it out. What is something which is pending, or what are we done with that? So yeah, I calculated my income also. So yeah, I got 4 marks. I don't think that question was literally difficult. It was very easy. We could obviously manage to get like minimum from this 15 marks. Obviously everybody would have got 12 marks minimum. That is not a big deal. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. So we ended up the first question, and I don't think that was hard. So yeah, that's cool. So was the first question easy? Yeah. First question was very easy, right? First question was very easy, and we completed this question, which is about corporation tax. That is being tested from May, June. Oh, sorry, this March and June 2022, 23 onwards. Okay, so that's cool. Can we take a break of like, let's take a break for 2 minutes, and yeah, we are going to start with the second question, which is September, December 22. Cool. Let's take a break. So yeah, let's get started with the second question. Yeah, in this today's class, though, I know we are going to take the corporation tax questions only because that will fetch us more knowledge. Again, yeah, let's go ahead with the second question. Even this is being tested from the paper which we did it yesterday, December 2022. Yeah, but then I didn't did it yesterday because I really wanted us to like first learn the things whichever is a thing, and then only we ended up doing it. Yeah, crumble question. Yeah, I think it's visible. Yeah, the crumble limited, I think it's visible. Yeah, it's cool, because if I'm making it very big now, so things looks very big and we feel the questions are very big, but then it is not so much. Okay, when we see these kind of questions, I don't know whether people you all are happy or not, but I am too very happy. I become very happy because I know every transaction doing it over here, we get some benefits, some good marks. Let's start. The scenario relates to 3 requirements. Cool, in this we are having 3 requirements. If I show you, this is my first requirement, calculate some taxes. Okay, we are supposed to calculate some tax adjusted trading losses. Guys, it's trading losses. Students, it's trading losses for the first thing. First thing which should hit y'all is a trading loss. So yeah, go question over here now talks about some losses, guys. So please do take care. You should get some idea when it is trading loss. Can I adjust the loss? Can I adjust the loss against some profits and all? Let's see that. Okay, can I adjust the losses and all? You need to see that. For 9-month period, guys, it's 9-month period. That means it's not a whole 12 months period. Now this gives you a hint, students. So that's the reason now I always read the first requirement with which my mind works at a greater pace. Okay, so they have given some profits and losses. Cool, let's go ahead. Okay, in the second also now some they have given some other situations. Okay, so in the second question, B part, they have told about 4 marks. Okay, for that you have to check note 3, note 5, note 6. Cool. Before taking into any losses relief, you have to check for these notes. Cool. And with the last over here, for the last, they have told us to read some other notes also, which could fetch us 1 mark over here. Okay, some 2 marks and some 3 marks. Cool. Let's find out. Okay, students, so this is 15 mark worth question. So it's basically 15 marks question. Okay, where am I supposed to answer all some 2-3 things? Okay, cool. Chalo. Let us go ahead over here. When I read the first question for us, first question, they are telling you, okay, you have to refer the notes 1, note 2, note 3, note 4, note 7. Oof, even any figures are 0, please note that too. For this part, the items are not relevant. So note 5 and note 6 is not required. Note 5 and note 6 is not required. So when we are reading the first question, now note 5 and note 6 is irrelevant, and students, we get 7 marks. We get 7 marks for solving this question. So which notes are irrelevant? Let's see that. Only 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So okay. So basically this many notes are important. So let's see what have they asked us first. Okay. If I check the first question, calculate the company's taxes. Company's crumbles taxes adjusted trading losses for the 9 months. So they are asking us to find out the losses. Okay, not the taxes. Cool. Let's read what the question is. Okay, I'll just make it bold so that it becomes easily visible. Crumble Limited has brought forward its accounting references date to 31st March. So their accounting year, students, reading this we should get to know. Yeah, the accounting profit which the income tax calculates and the taxable profit is all different. Like the accounting profit in books, the individual calculate is altogether different than what we get in the taxable profit. Because as per the taxes, the tax relevance things are important, right? The taxable situation means the tax profit, the tax situations, or I can say the valuation which is present in the tax. Yeah, so that is important. Ma'am, there will be certain 2 things. Ma'am, certain things will be allowed, certain things will be disallowed. Yeah, certain thing deduction we will get, a certain thing exemption we will get. So ma'am, all these things are to be considered. Yeah, but in the income tax we calculate all these things, but we don't calculate all these things according in the books. In the books these are not calculated. In the books, whatever is the situation relevant as per books, only we calculate that. So all those income tax things we are not calculating it over here in the books. So let's read that. Crumble Limited has brought forward its accounting references as on 31st March. Its summarized statement of P&L account has been shown. Guys, its profit and loss account has been shown. Guys, I'll give you one hint, Baba. It's 9 months. It would be the year which would have started, ma'am. It's 9 months, huh? So maybe April, May, June. No, ma'am. July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Yeah. So basically, my accounting year would have started on 1st July 2000 and some X amount, so maybe 21 till 31st March 22. So these could be my accounting year. So this is what I'm getting a hint. Cool. Yeah. Let's go ahead. So what are the things which are given to me? Guys, gross profit is given. Yeah, this is my GP. Okay, this is my GP. Okay, gross profit is given. Under that, operating expenses. Guys, in the operating expenses, certain expenses are given. For example, it could be professional fees. For professional fees, let's figure it out. What is in note 1? Need not worry. Let's figure out, okay, repairs. For that 2. Qualifying charitable donations. Guys, when I say qualifying charitable donation, one thing should come in your mind at a stretch. All these kind of donations are not allowed in the first part. Yeah. So when we are calculating operating things, now ma'am, this is not allowed. But ma'am, at the time of calculating the taxes, taxable time, yeah, then it is allowed. Yes. Students, if like this question you are recalling, if you are reading it, and the concepts are coming to you all, guys, this is the way we need to study. Means at the time of reading the question itself, we should be thorough with the answer. We should know this is the way we have to present the answer. Cool. For the 4th, okay, other expenses are provided. So yeah, let's figure it out. Okay, after getting that, guys, after deducting this, means students, their profit is 261. Students, the profit is 261 100, and the total losses are, the expenditure is 408 500. That means obviously, ma'am, there is a loss. Yeah, there is a loss. Along with that, whether they have given any other question, yeah, or whether IOA did the calculation wrong, the calculation of mine is correct, but they have provided us with this. Okay, need not worry. If they have given things, we need to calculate. Operating losses they have given. Acha, the total losses. Other incomes are provided. Okay. You remember other losses, operating losses? Yeah, ma'am. Losses. Ma'am, 5th and 6th, we need not take account. Yeah. Students, you remember? In that question, it was given in the notes. Please don't check for these things 5 and 6. Hey, what was that, guys? Yeah, I hope you guys would have analyzed it by now. In other expenses now, these are the things, maybe incomes which they have shown. So other incomes are property business income. So guys, what is property business income? So this is some gains. Property business income. So maybe I'll be having some property I would have given on rent. Yeah, guys, coming back to the, yeah, again the same. Some leasehold, some rent, some insurance. Yeah, same it could be. Like the first question, we need to calculate. Profit on disposable of shares. Ma'am, I will get some capital gains. Yeah, I was having a share maybe for more than a year. I would have disposed it off. I would have got the profit and these other profits. Chalo. Ma'am, finance cost. Yeah. Actually, I copied it in the next sheet. So students, I would have like shown there only. So interest payable was this much. Over that also I need to take care. So these are the total losses before taxation. So this is my total loss which I have to book. Now going into the first part of the note 1 and going into the first question, calculate the Crumble's tax adjusted losses. So we need to calculate the P&L account. For that, I have to book from where, students? You know what? I have to take from where? This is the most important thing. To write the answers, what will be my first situation? I think you would have already told that you know that. Students, we have to do reverse calculation. Means take their losses, take their profits. If these, see, these all expenses, P&L is shown as per the books, right? As per books. So as per books, they thought they reduced. But now we have to see. Okay, as per income tax, is this loss allowed? Allowed? So it's okay. You have already like booked an expenditure. But for example, in books, you have taken this expenditure. But as per income tax, this is not allowed. No. Then we have to add it back. Yes. But for example, as per income tax, this was an allowable expenses. We used to give you expense, but guys all have not booked. Okay, then reduce it. Vice versa situation is to be done. Cool. Let's start. Professional fees. is 23,900 as per books of accounts. Okay. When we see the first situation, we know over here now they have just shown it. I can make it bigger if you want. Okay, I'll make it thoda sa more bigger. Okay, if you can check out the first situation, that is in the professional fees. The professional fees was given 23,900, but in that 23,900, now you need to tell whether this expenditure are allowed or disallowed. Allowable expenditure yes, disallowable expenditure no. Allowable, what we will do? Ma'am, we will do nothing. You all have already paid. You all have already taken. You all have already reduced it. Disallowed means you have reduced it, na ma'am. Add back, add back. Okay. We need to add back. I'll just make it bold so that easily visible again. Okay, students, comprising of professional fees, I am having accountancy fees. Guys, is it allowed? Huh, ma'am, accounting fees so we get now. So yeah, no worries. It's red. Yeah, yes. Everything is fine. Nothing to be done. So it's a big yes. Nothing is to be done. Cool. It's perfect. Yes. Allowed. So I'll write A. Allowed. Students, legal fees in connection with varying the terms of Crumble Limited loan notes. You know that one thing? If you all are paying some fees, legal fees, with the issue of equity, it's not allowed. Guys, with the issue of equity, if you all are paying any legal terms, it's not allowed. But if you all are taking anything for loans and all now, students, it's allowed. Students, it's allowed. But they have told, acha, let us read some, see some note 6. So yeah, need not worry. We'll just check out the note 6 also. I will just make it bigger. You note 6. So they have told, acha, profit on sale of shares. So yeah, there is some indexes. I didn't not care. I don't care. I don't care. Because over here, students, it is allowed. 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 Again, legal fees in connection, students, it's allowed. Yeah. But legal fees in connection with the issue of shares, not allowed. Because students, right now we know with the issue of shares and all are not allowed, guys. Shares and all are not allowed. It's a disallowed. Students, if it is disallowed, what will I do? We need to add back. Yeah, you all are getting it? Yeah, ma'am. Because you told that it is not allowed. Yes. So we'll add back. Students, fees, legal fees you all are paying for registration of trademarks, allowed. Why it's allowed? Because the people will want that, oh, more registration should happen, so income tax is allowing that expenses. But for any fees you all are taking money in the form of equity, for that expenses you all are doing, it's not allowed in your P&L. So what I got it, that I understood that, okay, this is a cost which I have to add it in my operating losses. Okay, so first thing is clear. Like for the first, I understood, okay, this is a thing I can add it. Okay, in that what I can do is I just need to add one amount. Okay. Second, repairs and renewals of 13,100. For that we can just check out in this second note, repairs and renewals. For that, now students, what is the cost? 13,100. Out of 13,100, what should be the cost which we should add, means what is allowed and what is disallowed. So what expenditure they have taken? Let's figure out first that. Constructing a new parking, new car parking next to the company's premises. Before it was not there. Is it allowed, students? It is not allowed. Why? Students, it is a new parking. It's a new parking, not the old parking. It's like something improvement they are doing. Improvement, not allowed. So it's basically disallowed. So we are supposed to add back. Yes, getting things. Yeah, ma'am. So it's disallowed. We need to add it back. Repairing the walls after it was damaged. Guys, you remember, things were there. If it is damaged, if you are making it correct, it is allowed. That is normal. That is repairs. But these new things you all are making, it's not my normal repairs. Normal repairs, no, ma'am. It is something improvement you are doing. If I am doing improvement, ma'am, it was to be capitalized in the cost and not in the P&L. Yes. So it's disallowed, ma'am, over here. It is allowed. Need not do anything. It's allowed. Cool. Understood everything. Understood everyone. Yeah, only I'll make disallowed things with red color. Okay. So yeah, it is easily visible at the time of doing the question. Yeah, I will make everything red. So easily allowed. So this is allowed. Cool. Students, third question. Qualifying charitable donations. Ma'am, we know From these now it is not allowed, but at the time of last calculation, ma'am, then it is allowed. Yeah, in PNL, please don't minus. Yes, correct. Correct. You should get like this, students. This is what is revision, Baba. This is revision. Club Limited paid a qualifying charitable donations. Okay, Baba, disallowed, but later on allowed. Disallowed, later allowed. Yeah, this is again different. Okay, disallowed, but later allowed. Cool. I will make it dark. Fourth. My other expenditure is so much. Hey, what are concluded in the other expenditure? Let's see. Other expenditure comprises of all these things. Guys, removal expenditure to the company's new business premises. It was not an expansionary move. That means, you remember the one thing I told you, like if I was having a place which is worth 1000 square feet, and if I am just transferring something, removing something and going to other new premises, which is also 1000, it is not an improvement, it is my normal expenditure. But if you have started with a 1000 square feet office and you went it up into like 5000 square feet, that is improvement capitalized. Normal expenditure allowed. Students, this is allowable expenses. Okay. Fines, ma'am, fines, you all have to pay. Fines, guys, fines. Anytime income tax would want people to pay fines. No, ma'am, fine is a bad thing. Bad thing, disallowed, ma'am. Don't add it. Don't take the expenditure for that. Why? Ma'am, fine means something bad you would have did, Baba. So that is not allowed. Remove. Okay. Now this question. Okay, what that all? Remaining expenditure fully allowed. In the question only given. Okay, we will take that. Okay, allowed. Okay. You all are telling, we'll trust you. That's all. Okay. Note 5. Remember in the first question, ma'am, only we need to take 1, 2, 3, 4 notes we took, and 7th. Okay, 7th. 5 and 6 not relevant. Okay, so we'll not take. We will not put our hand in that. Okay, forget about this. Ma'am, 7th. Oh, ma'am, 7th question. Very big. Students, trust me, it is very easy. I make this all things now. But what happened? I just show you now big things, then it goes away. it is like something which mixes. Okay, cool. Chalo, interest payable. Okay, interest payable. What is the total question they have given? Interest in the 7th. Finance cost, guys. My finance cost is 8750 they have made. But let's see what is actually. Okay. Over here now we have to take care. We have to take these things like at a greater pace. The interest payable is 8750. Okay, so 8750 is an interest that they have shown. Okay, in respect of the company's loan notes, which is issued from like a way back. Okay, so 8750 though perfect. It was perfect. That there was no issue. Okay, ma'am. However, Crumble Limited has varied its terms of loan. I told you in the question some changes over there. Like we get now, if I want to pay the loans maybe not like 10 years, ma'am, I want to extend it to 15 years. Maybe I don't want to pay in 10 years. I want to pay just in 8 years. So yeah, there could be variations. However, Clumber Limited has varied the terms of loan notes so that now repayable on 31st December 2026. At the same time, interest rates have also been reduced. Okay. So before it was that you have to pay till 31st March 21. Now you want to extend it till 31st December 26. Cool. So 5 years you want to extend it. And yeah, when I'm extending it, you want to reduce your interest. Cool. Let's see. The interest of 8750 was paid on 31st December. That is cool in relation to 6 months. And interest of further 6 months is this, guys. When we are booking the concept, guys, this is where the question is. Just this much question was there. It was not so big note required, but just imagine I book an expenditure for how many months on my accrual basis, right? Over here till 31st December 21, you already paid an interest of 8750. But till 30 June further expenditure, 30 June 22, it's 5000. Guys, tell me one thing. Is it for you that whole? Ma'am, no, ma'am. I am liable till which date? Ma'am, my year ends on 31st March. Only 3 months. So why will I take for 6 months? Only 3 months. Now what I can do is, guys, till 31st March, if I want to calculate till 31st March 22, if I want to calculate it, I would have calculated how my 5000 into 3 by 6, isn't it? Will I would have taken 2, 5, 0 0, just half men. Simple. So what would have been my cost? Ma'am, it would have been 11 something. Uh, it's 2500 plus 8750. Is it 11250? Yeah. So these would actually have been, but you all have not taken it correctly. Cool, it's okay. No capital allowances is there. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. Year ends on 30 Jan. Oh, 30 June 21. Cool, I don't want to take these things. Yeah, corporate taxation is 31,579. Okay, okay, okay. So they are thinking acha is on 30 June 2021. I don't care. Why? We are taking as per the book profit book accounts 31st March. Let's go ahead and solve the question. So yeah, after reading this much, we are good to solve question number 1, huh? Obviously, we read each and everything. Students, if you won't mind, I will solve the question down towards this. Because I have to take each and everything, right? I have to take each and everything, so it will be easier for me to solve. Okay, so A answer over here is to be shown like this. A answer. See, I would have copied this, but now I want you all to know how we have to write a crumble. So yeah, crumble limited, we have to make the tax adjustment. So yeah, tax adjusted trading losses I have to book. Yeah, trading loss is there in the question. For how many months, guys? For 9 months. Yeah, chalo. So first of all, start with operating losses, guys. Operating losses. Okay, what's the question loss given in the question, guys? Over here, I'm getting an operating loss of 187,800. Guys, it's 187,800. Cool? Yeah, but then minus 187,800. Guys, what should I add? Should I less anything? Operating? First, professional fees. Can I copy all these things? No, I'll just check it. Ma'am, in professional fees, if I copy, is there anything allowable, disallowable? Yeah. Should I add anything? Guys, you remember? In professional fees, the first note. What I added it over here. Students, that was the reason I made it red. Professional fees. Ma'am, this was not allowed. This was not allowed. 9,300. Ma'am, that legal connection with the capital, ma'am, not allowed. But all these things, was it allowed? Yeah, it was allowed. Okay. Students, you know, in the examination, try to write each and everything over here. I'm just copying it just because I want to make it easy. Cool. But in the questions, in the examination, you all are supposed to write each and everything. Okay. So yeah, just don't write it over here. See note 6 and all. That is not relevant. But students, you all have to copy this. And whatever is read in our students, only that much I have to write. But here, what should I do? Guys, trust me. Are you trusting me? Trust me. For writing 0 also, you get marks. So I didn't want it to make. Okay, so yeah, 0. Ma'am, over here also do nothing. But yeah, ma'am, over here you all have to add 9,300. Yes. Cool. Over here, ma'am, 0. Fine. You know what? If you all have written this much amount, guys, you have got 4 marks. Seriously? Yeah, 4 marks. Chal. Cool. So, ma'am, first note is done. Ma'am, what about second note? Student, second note. Repairs and renewals. Ma'am, copied. Yeah, copied, ma'am. Over here. B. Copied. Ma'am, renewal. Should I add anything? You know, construction of new parking was there. Yeah, check now, ma'am. Please, second check. Yeah, ma'am, please check the second qualification. Oh, yeah, ma'am. I was making a construction of new car and over here, ma'am, repairs I was doing. Whether it is allowed? We understood. The first one was disallowed. Car parking, ma'am, that was what? Improvement. Ma'am, improvement was not allowed. Because of damage, ma'am, if things was there, what was allowed? Yeah. So, if I'm just showing you all, okay, maybe it's okay. Yeah. So students, that construction was not allowed. Yeah, I'll just write it over here. I just don't like, you know, when the things happens like this now, I just don't like it. But then it's cool. Happens. Huh? Okay, so this is not allowed, guys. So you are supposed to add it. How much you are supposed to add it, ma'am? What was the question, guys? 7,300 was disallowed. 7,300 was disallowed. So please add 7,300 over here. Over here, ma'am, it will be 0. Cool. So repairs and renewals are also done. I hope the things are pretty cool, pretty clear. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is my total amount. Which am I getting? I'll just make it short. Yeah. So professional fees is done, students. Yeah, professional fees is done. Later on, the second point, repairs and renewals are also done. Ma'am, now what is this? What is the further question they have given? Yeah, student, this is it. Ma'am, qualifying donation, guys. You should remember qualifying donations. Qualifying donations. Ma'am, over here, always we have to like disallow this always. But at the end, now, ma'am, I can allow it. Yeah. So what is the amount, students? It is 3400. Please add on. Please add on 3400. So now it is not minus. It's to be added. 3400 is added. So 3400 is to be shown. Cool? Yeah? Did we got this? Yes, ma'am. Hey, what's the next? What's the next? Ma'am, please check now. What is remaining? Oh, other expenses, guys. Other expenses are also heavy, huh? In other expenses, what are the things which I am having? If for that, I need to see the fourth part. So fourth, ma'am, other expenses, now. Some removal expenses are there, ma'am. Removal, fines and other expenses, guys. Removal, was it allowed? Oh, ma'am, it was allowed. Only this fine was not allowed. Cool. Yeah, just taken this, paste it over here and just write it, ma'am. Removal was allowed. So 0. So yeah, it was allowed. So 0, nothing. Ma'am, over here fines was not allowed. Please add on. So yeah, 1200 is to be added, ma'am. It's 0. Getting it, guys. Are we getting it? I'll just make, if you want, I can make it over here. Already I have made it bold. If you want, I can just change the color, maybe dark blue, and I can just show like this maybe, so you can easily catch the things. Yeah, okay. Ma'am, is there anything else left over here? Is there anything else? Yeah, ma'am. The 7th point, ma'am, the 7th point. So yeah, we have checked till 4th, ma'am. The 7th criteria over here, ma'am. That finance one, yeah, interest payable. I thought it was 8750, but you know, ma'am, something more was also there. Yeah, it's not 8750, guys. Over here, if I checked here, ma'am, it was 8750. No, ma'am, it was 11250. Cool, it was 11250. So it was over here 11250, but that was an expenditure. Please minus it. 11250. Students, if we take the total, this plus this plus this, oof, plus this, I'm calculating each and everything for you all. It is very easy, like a spoon feeding thing, but you all should know how you all are supposed to do in the question, guys. This, are we getting 177,850? Yes, students, this is what they want the answer. If you write this much, you get 7 marks. 7 marks. Yes, 7 marks. Was that not easy? It was easy, ma'am. It was very easy. It's just that you all have prepared the balance sheet. That's sorry, you all have prepared the P&L account, and you all got 7 marks. Yeah, simple. So yeah, simple. I got this figure and it's done. Now let's figure out what are the second question. What is the second question, which is now important? Yeah, I copied this. I analyzed my first question and I got 7 marks. Cool. Students, what is the second question? What is the B point, which is worth 4 marks? Before taking account the possible losses. Yeah, I got this time losses. Yeah. Before taking that, calculate the taxable profit for first 9 months. Considering 3, 5 and 6 only. 3, 5, 6. Guys, what is 3? What is 3? What is third? Acha, ma'am. Charitable institution. Cool. 3, 5, ma'am, 5. Property business. Oh, 6, ma'am. Disposal of shares. So now we need to check out the things which we have left it. So yeah, we can check note 5. We can check note 6 also. Note 5 and note 6. There is a time when we can check now note 5 and 6. So students, you remember when I was talking about note 5, similar question we did in the prior question. Yeah, so similar question, similar. You can just make it quick. Crumble Limited lets out the warehouse which is surplus for the requirement. Oh yeah, so they are basically letting it out and getting the rentals. Yeah, same. The building was empty, ma'am. From where to where period, ma'am? 1st July to 30 November. Yeah, so basically how much months rent they would have not got? July, August, September, October, November. 5 months, ma'am, rent they would have not got. But it was let out from 1st. Acha, from 1st they are going to let. Ma'am, initially, guys, our accounting period starts from where? 9 months only. So July to March. So July, August, September, October, November they don't get. December, Jan, Feb, March. Yeah, only for 4 months. Okay, yeah. So you should not get confused, huh? And the following expenses are given for like 9 months. Let's check. Let's calculate it over here only. We'll calculate it over here only. We'll not make another sheet. Okay. Answer here. Cool. Chalo. Insurance expenses, ma'am, ended till 30 June. I paid on 1st July. For how many months? From 1st July you paid till 30 June, ma'am. You have paid it for 12 months. But my accounting period is restricted till 31st March. Ma'am, accounting period till which date, guys? Yeah. 1st July 21 till 31st March 22. So this is my accounting period. You have paid for 3 months extra. We don't want. We want only how much? Guys, only 9 by 12. So yeah. This becomes my red. So this becomes my answer. Okay? Clear? 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 Yeah. So this will be my only expense. On 1st December 21, rent for 6 months. Rent for 6 months. When you're getting? On 1st December till 31st May. And my year ends on 31st March. So how much extra you would have got? Ma'am, March and April, ma'am, 2 months extra. I don't want for 2 months. I only want for 4 months. I only want for 4 months. So I want this 4 by 6. Only for 4 months. So this will be my income. This will be my income, right? For 6 months you have shown. I want only 4 months. That's all. Okay. See over here. On 1st December, you have made a security deposit of 2 months rent. It's okay, Baba. We have made it. That is an allowable expense. 0. For 2 months, ma'am, December and Jan, you would have paid. Cool. It's okay. So can you tell me what will be my property income? Guys, my property income. Students, it's very easy. I can just show it over here only. Ma'am, this is my property income. Okay, cool. Need to show you again? No, ma'am. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah? I think it's easy. We got this. Yeah, chalo. So we did it over here only. In the question also, if you can do it now, like just check and analyze, it will be very easy. So yeah, this is my first income, but only this much is given. No, ma'am, property now. Along with that, shares are also given. Cool. So 37,700 is my amount. Yeah. Further, profits on disposal of shares. On 22nd December 21. So on 22nd December 2021, my company sold 1% shareholding. Okay. For 25,200. So the company has sold some shares. Okay, it's just like 1% shareholding, but it's a selling in shares, and he earned like 25,200. The shareholding has been purchased for 12,400, and its index cost is 13,600. Guys, what is index cost? We know one thing. We know one thing very clearly. Yeah, what it is. Students, for individual, do we get indexations? Yeah, tell me now, for individuals, can I get indexations? Yes or no? Do I get indexations? But for company shares, obviously, ma'am, we do get indexations for you. So can you tell me what will be your profit here? What will be your profit? So you have sold it. You have sold it for 25,200. So yes, guys, I have sold it for 25,200. But what will be your profits? Ma'am, I have to reduce the indexation because in the market you get the value, which is like fluctuating. So 25,200 minus 13,600. So even these will be my gain. So 3770, and this will be my gain. So can I take a total? Yeah, ma'am. So what will be your profits, guys? This plus this. So ma'am, I'm having 15,310. 15,310 is my profit. Students, all have to make it clearly, huh? But students, you remember one thing more. Yes, ma'am. That you were doing a qualifying donation. Yeah, ma'am. Please reduce. Okay, yeah. Qualifying charitable donations. Ma'am, please reduce that also. So yeah, if you remember, there was 3,400. So what amount of profit am I getting? Yeah, this is your profit, 11,970. If I'm making it another color, this is what they have asked. This is what they have asked, and I hope you guys understood that too. So this is what they have tested it for 4 marks. So we could obviously get it. Ma'am, if I forget that qualifying, students I have given that, please check that note also, isn't it? Yeah, I can show you over here for 4 marks. Please check third note also. Wait, what was the third note, guys? It was qualifying charitable donations. So yeah, I just reduced that. I got 11,970. That's cool. So you even achieved over here the marks. Simple, guys, getting marks. So yeah, we got this question also. Now the last question is pending. Before taking any possible losses. Okay. So now they are telling us check about. Okay. Sorry. This question for B is done for 4 marks. We are done. Last. State by what date my company must claim the losses. You remember when we want to claim losses, how many months we can claim losses? Yeah, by what month we can claim losses? We need to claim the losses, like the due date over here. If the company has caused a loss in the current year, if the company has taken the loss in the current year, so that current year's loss can be carried forward for like 2 years. So example over here, if the company has currently lost in 31st March 2022, so they can carry forward the loss for 2 years till 31st March 24. Okay, so they have asked us over here only, please show like for how many time they can carry forward. So my first answer over here will be very simple, isn't it? So yeah, I can just carry forward for like 2 years. Okay, is it simple? Yeah, can I show? Yeah, so basically I can carry forward it for like 2 years. So I'll just write it. I can carry forward it for like 2 years. And up to which date? Up to 31st March 2024. If it is 22, it's the year end. So I can carry forward my losses, my company's losses. Cool. So you get 1 marks for writing this. Like, yeah, what is the last question? Okay, so I can write it the answer if I want. You want me to write the answer? Yeah, let me write. Okay, let me write the answer. Answer for first over here. So for that, guys, you have to claim also. Yeah, a claim must be a claim. Oh, I'm so sorry. A claim must be made by 31st March 2024, because I want to carry forward, isn't it? Yeah, I want to carry forward, so I have to make a claim till 31st March 2024. Yeah, within a period of 2 years. Yeah, within a period of 2 years. 23, no, basically it's 2 years. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. Students, what is the second question? Yeah. Calculate the amount of corporate tax. Okay, guys, what is the corporate tax amount? HM, revenue and customs to be shown. We know what is the total amount of profit or total losses which I got in the current year. Guys, as I calculated with the first answer, what was my loss? Students, in the first, I now got a loss in the books, which was how much? Students, we got a loss of 177,850, right? But in the calculation of profits, which I got it right now, what was my profits which I calculated over here? You calculated a profit of 15,370 before doing that 3,400. 15,370 over here. So this is my loss. This is my loss. I can write it over here. My current loss is 177,850. My profits over here went like 15,370. So students, what is my net losses? Guys, my net losses are this. Yeah, so this is my net loss. Students, if this is your net loss, yeah, this is your profits. So this is your operating losses. So yeah, those losses. And this is your property, that income. Yeah, property income. Students, this is your net loss. If this is your net loss, what is the corporate tax? Ma'am, on loss also we need to pay. No, guys, but in corporate tax we know it's 19%. Can we get the refund of this 19%? Yeah. So students, this is an amount which we have to show as a refundable. I hope you guys are clear. Students, over here we fetch 2 marks. Over here we fetch 2 marks. So this is your answer 3. I hope this is very clear, super clear. So yeah, for getting these answers correct, guys, I should get both the answers correct. Both the answers I should get correct. And then this will be my refund. Yes. Clear. With these we get 15 marks. Just imagine, guys, this 15 marks was so easy for us to achieve. I too got this very easily. I hope even you got it very easily. Yes. Was it easy? Yeah, I think we could manage it in a very easier way. So yeah, guys, with this we have completed our question 2 also for the day. So like, I don't know whether you all feel the same or not, but then I feel from income tax, corporation tax is easier. I don't know whether you all feel or not, because maybe I love more accounting and taxation in all together, so maybe that could be the reason. But yeah, I feel income tax was more difficult, so that was the reason I have taken the whole class for that. You will also check maybe the second day's video, so you'll get to know. Okay, if you want, we can just take a break of like breather of 2 minutes, and yeah, we'll resume the class again. Thank you. With the third question from the example. See ya. 2 minutes. Hello guys. So yeah, let's start with the last question for the day. And I hope you all are having confidence by now. Yeah. I to really wish you guys are having confidence. Yes. So yeah, after completing this question though, I am sure you guys will be having a super confidence. So yeah, just wait a minute. I just need to check it once. So yeah, we were there. Yeah. Okay, okay, chalo. Let us start with the very good question, which is just now tested in the paper. Again, it is September, December 22, 23. So yeah, students, this is the last question from September, December 2022. That is 22, 23, and this we have completed one full mock, and the second mock is also partial over. Yeah, so you would have not even been known. So just analyze that. If we are able to manage this kind of questions, obviously you're gonna get marks. Yeah, I am so sure you would have already understood all such things. So this was being understood as the most difficult question. People had that phobia, I have heard, and I have reviewed in most of the examiners think that yeah, this would have or this was something which was not easy for them to solve. But I don't think for us this will be a difficult task. It is always going to be easy. Let's figure it out how. So the first and the last question. So basically, this is the only one question in this question. So maybe that could be the reason the people would have found it hard. I don't know. Calculate the Venus Limited corporation tax liability. Guys, it's a corporation tax liability. Corporation tax liability. There was a reason that I was not able to complete it yesterday. Otherwise, so yesterday I would have completed that mock paper. But then it's cool, no? Nevertheless, yeah. Over here, it's a corporation tax liability. We have to calculate it. If it is just given one thing, that means everything inside is to be given. Maybe some wrong financials they would have given, or maybe some books profits they would have given. We are going to analyze it in the perspective from the Income Tax Act. So yeah, let's begin. Your computation such should commence from the operating losses, guys. We did two questions like that only. Now it will be easy. Using zero also, students, always remember, even if you get some answer zero, please record it. Why? Because you will presume that the people knows, but then we have to tell them, I know, Baba, it's a zero for us. It's a zero for us. So please write it accordingly so that you get the full marks, isn't it? So getting the full marks, it's important. So students, what I have to start? Actually, now accounting profits are given, right? So what we do, we take out the profit. We see, acha, is there anything disallowable things given? If any disallowable things are given, we will reduce it. Or sorry, if it is already been reduced as an expenditure, then we will add it, right? But you know one thing, guys, as per the books of accounts and as per the income tax, the depreciation and amortization is not the same. Yeah. As per the international accounting standard, we have IS 12. I don't know, maybe you have covered FR. Do you know? There is a difference between the book profits and the income tax profit, which leads to deferred tax implications, a timing difference. Similarly, over here also, students, because of maybe depreciation and amortization, there is a difference. So we have to calculate that also as per the Income Tax Act. Okay. So what we have to check? We have to check that instead of accounting depreciation, is there something else? If it is about depreciation, guys, you should get one hint. You will be having assets. You will be having assets which would be manipulated. Maybe capital allowance situation and all must be checked. Okay. So let us go ahead and read the question. What have they asked us? Okay, we have to start from the operating figures. Okay. And if there is anything zero, please show. You should assume that the full AIA is available. 100% AIA is available. So 100% they take the depreciation and all. In case if there is any super deduction, then we have to find out. Okay, let's see if it is 15 marks. Let's go ahead with the first requirement. So Venus Limited summarize the P&L account for the whole year, that is of 31st March 23 is given. Okay, year ends on 31st March 23, we know, because it is a book accounting year. Yeah. So GPs is given, gross profit is available 50 to 170. Okay, operating expenses are given. In that, students, they have given a depreciation, okay, that I know will not be the same as per Income Tax Act. So it will be basically different. So we are supposed to calculate what things are different, isn't it? Yeah. And what we will be considering it as. Okay, cool. Okay, students, amortization of leasehold property is given. Students, will I take amortization? Means, yeah, we know some there will be a leasehold property. And for amortization, students, we know that the rates and the percentage is given. So we have to check. We have to see. Yeah, let the helicopter go first and then I'll go ahead. Yeah, over here now, like something we can directly visible at my place. It's like very near. Yeah, it went. Cool, chalo. So depreciation and amortization. So yeah, amortization means what? Yeah, we have to just reduce one for the years and years, right? Correct. So I have taken a property on lease. So based on that, I have to calculate it, and we know 1%. We get some 2% of that amount. N-1. Yeah, N-1, guys. I am expecting, just a minute, huh? I think it will be disturbing you all. Yeah, N-1 is always to be taken care of, guys. Please take care. And if some student is feeling that, ma'am, I don't know this N-1, guys, exams is near, and this is the first thing which is very common, will be tested in every paper. N-1, number -1, about the years. Yeah, okay. Other expenditure, okay, for that note 1 is given. We'll read that. Okay, cool. For other expenses, note 2 is given. So we got the operating profit, and in the question they have told, guys, start writing from operating profit. Over here, if you can check, start writing from operating figures. Cool. 200,692 will start. Income from investments is given, guys. There is some income from investment, like bank interest received, note is given. Dividend received, note is given. Profit from shares sale, note is given. I already told you, guys, when it is individual return, we need to bifurcate the incomes into 3 categories: non-saving, savings, and dividend. Yeah, non-savings means I would have owned it, right? I would have did a hard work for that. If it is saving, guys, I would have like invested some money and I would have got the interest. If it was a dividend income, means you have invested in some companies, equity shares, and got this in. But this is not the situation over here, because in the corporation tax, it's just a business where you get the business income, where you get the trading income, basically, where you get the property income, where you get dividend income. So we are not going to bifurcate, because the rates will be applicable is 19%. If I give you hint, you remember, dividend, if you all are receiving it, dividends all are receiving it, it's always exempt. For companies, the dividend is always exempt. That we know, obviously. Yeah, chalo. So we'll read it on and on. Cool. So what was the question? Yeah, so it's done. We can start reading from the first situation. So yeah, students, I will just explain you one thing. We know that when it is accounting profits and accounting depreciation is given, we are supposed to calculate the actual depreciation on our situation as per the tax basis. So for that, we need to have the whole sum, like the assets on the basis of years. I'm going to depreciate it. Okay. Then when it is amortization, yeah, first we can start with amortization of leasehold property. We can read the first scenario. So let's back up with the first scenario. I think it is visible. Yeah, my first notice, leasehold property. On 1st October 22, guys, it is 1st October 22. What is my year? My year ends on 31st March 2023. So what is the period? I am having a period from October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Ma'am, 6 months period. Cool. It's not more. It's just 6 months period. It's 6 months period, guys. It's just 6 months period. So how many months it will be allowed, guys? For us, it's just, guys, I'm just writing it over here so it becomes easy, huh? It's easy. Over here, guys, it's 6 months period. Months period is this. Cool. That means Venus has given how many months? Like basically now on first, Venus acquired a lease for its use, so he'll be paying the premium. The premium paid is 96,000 for 12 years. Oh my god, for like 12 years. Yeah, it's for like 12 years. So basically there would be other party who would be receiving the leases, yeah, for like 12 years. So how much leases he would have received? So yeah, that if it is Mr. X, he would have received the interest. For example, he would have received, guys, other party would have received an like leasehold with 96,000. Yeah, what he would have distributed and what he would have reduced it. Yeah, ma'am, the 2% n minus 1. Yeah, so that's 2%. N minus 1 is basically 12 years minus 1 year multiplied by 96,000. Please do it in your calcs, guys. Please do it in your calculators. 12 minus 1 is, ma'am, 11 into 2%, which is 0.22 into 96,000. If am I getting 21120? Yeah, you can do it. 11 into 12 minus 1 is 11 into 2% into 96,000. Am I getting 21120? Yeah, students. So that is to be please reduced it. And yeah, what am I getting? The answer, final answer over here. If I get it, this 74,880. Students, this 74,880 is a lease amount. For how many period I have to book? It's just 6 months, guys. So what can I do is, this divided it by 12 years. So per year will be this. But I have to book only for 6 months. It's 6 by 12. So this will be my premium, which I should have booked at 3120. Guys, this is something which you all have to practice in the working note. This is what you all have to do in the working note. This is what you all are supposed to do in the working note. I'm expecting you all this, you know. Okay, should I start writing working note 1? Yeah, I'll start writing working note 1. So let me make over here only working note 1. Hey, can I do like that only now? Will that be better? Yeah, downwards only I'll make it. So yeah, I'll just make it working note 1. Working note 1, I can make it. I hope you all are able to see. Yeah, you all are able to watch it. You all are able to see the things. Yeah, leasehold premium. Yeah, it's about leasehold premium. So yeah, what I got, the first thing I got premium received. Yeah, I got premium. So yeah, premium, I have to book like that, premium. So what's the amount of premium, guys? It's the amount of premium is 96,000. Yeah, 96,000. Students, everything in pound. But less, what I have to do, guys, less 96,000, yeah, multiplied by 2% into that number minus that thing, that is 12 minus 1. So if you calculate this, you were always getting that 211, yeah. So it was basically 21120. So if you reduce it, what amount you all were getting? Students, this was the amount that you all were supposed to understand it for, like the total amount. But then we know for how much period I have taken, it's just like 6 months out of the 12 years. So out of the 12 years, so this divided by 12 years into 6 by 12. So these will be your amount of the expenditure that you all have to show. 3120. I hope everybody is clear with this. Yeah, cool. Yeah, expecting you getting this answer. Chalo. You know what, guys? Oh, you will not trust me. Just for writing these, you get half marks. You get half marks. You get 0.5 marks. For writing this, oh my god, it's like everything in number. For writing 2110, guys, you all are getting 1 marks. Please check the answers. Please, I'm telling you all. check the summaries, check the answer, you will figure out you are getting marks. Just for doing this note, just for writing this one note, you know how much marks you scored if you got the answer. Trusting me, it's 2.5 marks. Ma'am, 2.5 marks was sure that we got. Cool. We achieved marks. So my first thing is obviously done. Now what about second expenditure, ma'am? Okay, can we go ahead? Can we start writing? Okay, let's see what is the second expenditure. So yeah, what's the second note? Okay, so ma'am, we did this first note. It's done. Let's figure out the second working note. The second working note, ma'am, other expenses. Let's check other expenses. What can I do it? Yeah, for other expenses, guys, you all have to tell me whether it is allowed, disallowed, allowed or disallowed. Again, the same thing, same criteria is gonna go on. Yeah, students, you know one concept of entertaining UK customers. Yeah, do you know one concept of like whether am I getting things which is allowed or not? Yeah, I'll just show you all. Is entertaining UK customer allowed? Is entertaining UK customer allowed? Not allowed. You remember if you're like entertaining the things, please don't book it as an expenditure. So please don't allow it. If it is not allowed, if it is disallowed, now guys, what should I do? I need to add it. Yeah, I need to add it. You remember? Need to add it. Now whatever things we want to add it, I am doing what, guys? I am booking it with red color. So just we will add it. Entertaining UK customers is not allowed. Entertaining UK customer is disallowed. Students, gifts to customers, is it allowed? Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Is it allowed? You should remember this again. Students, if I am getting gifts with the name of food hamper. So this is the most important word, food hamper, guys. If it is food hamper, I'll make it differently so that you can see. Students, when it is food hamper, now, if you are getting anything, food hampers, like food thing, it is disallowed, completely disallowed. If you are getting any gifts in the name of any sake, but which is having a pound less than 50, it's okay. It's okay. But if it is going beyond 50, it's not allowed. If you are getting any company's names associated with these things, then too it is disallowed. So if you are getting anything beyond 50, students, it is superbly disallowed. So what I'll do it over here, I will disallow the things. Ma'am, charitable donation. Students, common thing. Have to reduce it, have to disallow it, and then later on allow. Remember? Later on have to reduce it. Yes. Students, we completed second note also. Easy. Let's find out the third note. Okay. So third note is bank interest received. Okay. If I'm figuring it out, the bank interest received. Let's see third note. Bank interest is so big note. What do you have to do? Let's see. The bank interest received during the year 31st March 2023. Over here, we are getting the bank interest received. So we just need to see whether am I going to allow it or disallow it. Okay. The bank interest received during the year was 18,050. So if you check, you would have like considered bank interest. I will show you. Achha, 1850. You will have booked 1850 as an expenditure. Cool. But that, you know, that was relates to the deposit for non-holding purpose. Cool. In addition, on 10th April, which is not our year, guys, which is not our year. So, ma'am, should I add on something, or are you expecting me to write some another thing in that? So let's find out. Is there anything situation for us we can do it for that bank interest or not? A non-trading interest loan is being received, guys, as on 31st March only. That means, what did you understand with this? In addition, on 10th April of non-trading interest was received in relation to what is in relation to year, guys. That means in the current year you were supposed to get this much amount also, but then you got in the later period. It's okay. We are going to book it as per the accrual concept. So how much are we going to add on? And we know when we are taking operating thing, right? You know, we are calculating this operating profit. Have I reduced anything? No, ma'am. So we have to reduce complete 18,050. Along with that, ma'am, 350. 350 is also to be added. Ma'am, is it relating to this current period? Yes, guys, it's relating not just to this. It's relating this period. Along with that, that's 350. No matter you got later, but still it is relating to our period. So please reduce it. Okay, Got it. 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 Yeah, got it. Should I reduce anything for dividend? Is it my expense? It is my income, guys. Dividend of 34,000 will be taxed at zero rate. Zero rate. Zero rate. Why 0%? Guys, if you all are getting any sort of dividends, in the name of company, everything is exempt. Yeah, that we know, ma'am. Along with that, if you read in the question, there is a hint. During the year ended on 31st March 2023, Venus, my company, received a dividend of 34,000 from Mars. And 80% UK subsidiary, ma'am, what it is? So here I'll be having a Venus. Under that I'm having a Mars. So what it is? Oh, Marks. It's Mars. Yeah, it's not Marks. Yeah, exams are coming near now, so everything I'm going like marks. Oh, forget about that. Students, so Venus is doing what, guys? Venus is going to acquire. So Venus has over here 80% stake. Yeah, they have 80%, guys. 80%. Remembering things. If any of the company is having more than 75% of the stake, their assets, their losses and all losses can be transferred, can be carried forward. Yeah. So 70% is ज़्यादा है ma'am, more than 75%. It is more than 75%. So if that company is having any losses, we can transfer it. Yeah. I hope you all are recalling the things. I think it is easy now. I don't think like any of the question is like something which you would have not ever seen. So everything is easy. All these things are something which we have seen only. So it is like a 75% group thing, where the claimant means the Venus, the one who is actually acquiring the thing, and the one who is Mars, which is known as a surrendering company, have to trade. If the surrendering company, the Mars, is having any losses, he can transfer that to the gains of the Venus. Yeah, this is something which we know. Cool. Ma'am, nothing hard in that. Yeah, let's go ahead. What have they asked us in the question further? Ma'am, fourth is done. Okay, so we will not take anything for dividend. Ma'am, it will be 0 for the dividend. Profits on disposal of shares. Okay, let's figure it out for the first. Ma'am, profit on disposal of shares. So you all are having any company's shares, and if you want to dispose of, so what I'll get? Ma'am, I will get a capital gains. I will be having a sale value, like whatever I have made a sale. Can I reduce the cost? No, ma'am. If it is individual, cost directly. But ma'am, if it is a company, there comes a concept of indexation. Means on that day, what was the value? On the day, what is the indexation value? So you know, indexation value we compare in which year? Guys, you should know how. Guys, you should know. It's in the base taken of December 2017, right? So we'll check out if I have purchased any share before December 2017, indexation concept comes here. Yeah. So over here, the profit on disposal is basically 2%. Okay, so 2% disposal is there. And they have made a sale on which date? Guys, they made a sale on 18th Jan 2023. Okay, so 18th Jan 2023. The disposal resulted in a chargeable gain of 62,880. Okay, cool. Basically, they have given also, after taking into account the indexation allowances. So that is very cool. So they have already given 62,880. So there is no problem in that. You have already given us the situation. We don't care. But over here, they have taken profits of 7,300. So we need to take, oh, I'm so sorry. So they have made 7,300, but that is a profit. But we know after indexation, if it is 62,880, so we have to take in that much only. Yeah, I hope you all are recalling the things. Everything is coming into your mind. Yes, if guys things are coming into your mind, that means you are at a very good pace, where you are ready for examination, where you are getting ready for examination. Yes. So chalo, we will go ahead. Let's find out what is there in the question. Now it's done, ma'am. Fifth done. Now, ma'am, is there anything else? Sixth question. No, nothing. Ma'am, what notes I have covered? Ma'am, I have covered the lease property notes. Yeah, I have covered a working note. Ma'am, other expenses is also covered. Yeah. Ma'am, bank interest is also covered, where 350 you got maybe later, but that is relevant for the current period. So accrual basis book. Ma'am, dividend also we got the thing, like, yeah, dividend though never it is taxed, but if it is 80%, so maybe the company is having any losses, so I may have a carry forward. Now let's figure it out. What have they given in the fifth? Oh ma'am, profit on disposal is also done. So profits we can take, ma'am, only that much portion of that disposal which is taken after indexation. Yeah. Students, now comes the important concept. Now comes, oh my god, ma'am, so much things are given. Yeah. Still there is so much things. Yeah. Still two notes which I have not explained. That becomes important. Note 6, plant and machinery. Guys, in plant and machinery, they have bifurcated main pool and special pool. You will again not trust that, students. This calculation of this capital allowances and depreciation in this question, this is the only main crux which is going to take like 5 marks. I hope more than that. Like, wait me, check me. Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7 of 8, 9, 10, 10, 10 or 11 marks is just 10 or 11 marks are just for these. Seriously, yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's the main twist in this question. What is the reason? I am going to do it maybe later. Like, this is the last part over here. Chalo, we have to sit it very quietly. We have to make our minds go on and on. Yeah. Yes, just a minute. I just need to figure out where I've written a lot many things for y'all, that y'all also should get things on your hand. Okay. So chalo. You know, on the capital and machinery, what is the depreciation they have charged? Guys, they have shown the depreciation of 32,046, which is different. Let's see what is the actual depreciation. On 1st April 2022, the WDVs are given, guys. The WDVs, the return down value, tax return down values, tax. Students, is this a carried forward situation? Yeah, ma'am. So there is a main pool and special pool, we know. Basically, it's a main pool and special pool. Yeah, that is available in the question. So when I talk about the capital allowances, we have to see whether it is a main pool. If it is a main pool, we know many a times we do get some 130%, that is super deduction. Yeah, that special rate pool like will be 50%. That is something we know. AIA is also there. Huh? AIA is still there. Main pool and special, but AIA is still there. Hey, on cars, do I get AIA? Benefits of annual investment? Ma'am, if I am having some new asset, then? Students, we need to know that. We need to know that. Yeah? Okay. Over here now, the opening balances are given for both main pool and special pool. That is the opening balance. I can just write it. Okay, guys, this is my opening balance. Cool. The following purchase are being made. Guys, purchase have been taken care of in the current year. Guys, this is my current year situation. This is my current year situation. I will make everything darker. Hey, what is this? What is this, guys? What is this? I'll just make it short. Yeah. Are you able to see this clearly? Very important now. Very, very important. This is the only important thing which is carrying the marks. So first, you are purchasing, you are taking forward, the following purchases are taken place in the current year. What is the first purchase? Students, on 10th August, I purchased car number 1. Car 1, which is CO2 emission. Guys, what is CO2? Yeah, we know that carbon dioxide emission. If it is more than 50%, so special pool, more than 50%. So special pool, special rate pool, we have to take SPR, we have to take, yeah. Ma'am, it is more than 50% SRP. So yeah, we can write special rate pool. Yes, guys, remembering things. Yeah. Special rate pool, because it is over here more than 50 CO2. Yeah, CO2. Cool. Next. Which date? Ma'am, 10th August. Okay. 16th November. We have taken 16th November. Okay, yeah. Are you getting the things? Yeah. The first one car we have taken. Did you got this? That is car 1. If CO2 is the emission gram over 50% gram per kilometer, that means it is qualifying for what, guys? It is qualifying for which rate? Which rate? Guys, it is 6% rate. Guys, it is 6% rate. We know that. Yeah, that is only how much rate, guys? 6% rate. Yeah, I think you guys know that. Cool. Now, students, I'm going ahead with the car 2. Okay, I'm going with the car 2, which things are same now. I'm taking that first. Car 1 you purchased, which was actually emitting how much smoke? Ma'am, it was 115. Over here, ma'am, it is only 1. It's only 40. Is it only 40? Yeah, ma'am, it's only 40. That means what I should do? Students, car 2. That means, is it normal? Yeah, ma'am, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. That means, ma'am, will I get AIA benefit? Students, we know that AIA benefit is not available to cars. Not available to cars. Not to cars. Not to cars. Then what should I do? Ma'am, is it getting less than 50% CO2? Yeah, CO2 less than 50%. Then what could be the rate? Yes, guys, the rate now it will be 18%. Yeah, it will be more, right? Now this qualifies the return down allowances at the rate of 18%. 18% WDA, like at the end I have to show 18%. Cool, cool. That is something which I know. That is something which I know. I know everybody knows that too. Ma'am, whether I have taken any new asset? Yeah. Guys, you all have purchased two things. You all have purchased new delivery van. It's a new asset. Yeah, new delivery van. Ma'am, smoke emitting 120. Guys, this is a big thing, which is a big notch for y'all. They have given you a commission, that CO2 emission, so that you guys get confused in the 50 grams more than that. It's not a car. It's a van where many people sit together. Yes, ma'am. It is not a car. It is a van. Please don't get confused between vans and car. If it is a new van, then and a new item. If it is a new item, one thing is very important. Yes, guys, super deduction. Super deduction. Super deduction. And AIA also available. Yes, ma'am. AIA available to vans. AIA available to vans. AIA means how much percentage, ma'am? It's 100%. But students, if I'm getting a super deduction of 130, which is better? Students, obviously 130% is way better, isn't it? Yeah, so 130% is way better. So no matter you are getting AIA, but then 130% is always better. So we'll be considering it at 130%. I hope you guys are recalling, getting the hint. Yes. Last but not the least, on 18th November 2022, we have purchased a second-hand equipment. Guys, if it is a second-hand equipment, do we get additional allowances? Yeah, do we get that super annuation, that super deduction? Ma'am, not allowed. Ma'am, not allowed. Will I get AIA? Will I get AIA? Yeah, ma'am, AIA is available now because it is not a car. It's cool. If it is not a car, then this is available. Super deduction only to the new equipments. It is a second-hand equipment. Will not get. We will not get. Yeah. So reading this, though, I understood that this is a purchase which we have taken. This is the opening balance. Is cool. Ma'am, anything else they have given? Yeah, guys. Please take these things into consideration. It's very important. On 15th March 23, ma'am, my year starts from 1st April till 15th March. Yeah. So till 31st March. So 15th March, ma'am, it is in that current year. Yeah. What happened? Venus Limited, my company, sold the car one. Oh, ma'am, sold also. Purchase on 10th, sold also. Oh my god. Short term sold. Yeah. That has been purchased on 10th August. You sold it for 16,750. Guys, this was important. This is important. So that means, ma'am, you purchased also, you sold also in the current year. Yeah. So what is the opening balance for SRP, special rate pool? SRP you are getting. Students, special rate pool over here will be less than, will be more than 50% over here you all are emitting. So your SRP is over here, this SRP. I can just copy and paste it over here. It's 1250, 12,740. What I will do with students in that, I need to add car 1 over here, addition of car 1. Yeah, students, it's addition of car 1. How much you have purchased car 1? Ma'am, I have purchased of this value 22,930. 22,930 my carrying amount. Ma'am, you sold also. Yeah, sold also car 1. Hey, what did you got, man? I got only 16,750. Guys, you can check it out over here. If I sold, I got only 16,750. What is your balance? What's your balance? Opening plus purchase minus closing. This becomes my balance, which is again most important thing, which we should know. This is my closing balance. I hope you are getting it. On that again, how much percentage will be your WDA carry forward? It will be 6% only. Yes, so this is what I got. But am I okay to frame like this, or ma'am, I should get a proper picture? Yeah. So first of all, please check the capital allowances. So I am writing it over here, making the boxes over here for capital allowances. Okay, yeah, this becomes my capital allowances. Yeah, students, we know in the classes we are going to do this, all things we are doing. Capital allowances we check, we write AIA if I'm getting AIA. What is my annual allowances? What is my main pool? Is there any opening balance given for main pool? Am I getting any SRP, special rate pool? Yeah, if I'm getting, please type that. Am I getting any allowances other than that? Please check that the total. Okay, what is the first scenario? Hey, what is my carry forward? What is my carry forward balance? I'll make this, yeah. Students, am I getting any carry forward for this, ma'am? There is a main pool carry forward, yeah. 8400, ma'am. Special rate also, ma'am. Carry forward is there, yeah. 12740. Cool. Did we got this? Yes. Understood. Tell me yes or no, baba. Yeah. You'll have to tell on your own, huh? See, this will what boost up our confidence. Yeah. Students, what you made, what you written, you have wrote nothing, right? Still you have applied your brains? No. Still only writing this much you get half marks. Okay. Is there any addition in the current year? Yeah, ma'am. There is an addition, isn't it? Yeah. Is there any addition in the current year? Yeah. I'm having addition. So what it is qualifying for AIA? Have you purchased anything for AIA where you get 100% allowance? Ma'am, this equipment we have purchased 52,112. Yeah. Guys, we have purchased this equipment. Yeah, let me copy it. Ma'am, I have purchased an equipment. Where I can get the value. So yeah, what is the value? Ma'am, 52,212. Yeah, something like that. 52,112. Do you get 100% allowances? Yeah, students, we get 100% for that. We get 100% deduction for that. Students, what it is? 100% allowances. So 52212. Students, if I get this much allowances, what is my total allowances? My total allowances for the year will be this. Cool. This is my first allowances, which is my AIA. I hope you understood this. Yeah. This is something we know, Baba. This is something we already know. This is something which is very common. Yeah. So this was my first addition. This is my opening balance. Yeah, this is my opening balance. This is my first addition. What am I getting? Am I getting any addition? Have I purchased any addition for the qualifying thing over here? It was for AIA. Okay, I'll write it for AIA. Okay. Over here, did I got any addition for SRP? Yeah, there is my special deduction. Yeah, super deduction. Yeah, ma'am. You have purchased something, right? You have purchased something. For that, you are getting something. Like, it is not your second hand. So, what have you purchased? Have you purchased a new van? Yeah, ma'am. New delivery van. Yeah. EIA is available. 100% you can get the allowance. But if I'm getting 130, why will I not take 130? Yeah, my new delivery van you are taking. Yeah. Am I getting new delivery van? Yes, ma'am. Hey, what is the value of the new delivery van? Is it 16,000? Yeah, cool. It's 16,000. On 16,000, how much you get the deduction, guys? This is important. Huh? It's not 16,000, ma'am. It's 130%. Yeah. If I'm doing 130%, these things will be added. So it's 2880. Minus 2800. 2800. So this becomes my allowances for this. Yes. Cool. Perfect. Yeah. So my SR over here, special deduction, is also cool. So ma'am, by now I would have got this much. By now I would have got this value over here. Sure. This is my super deduction. So I just deducted my super deduction also. Am I getting anything else? Yeah, ma'am. Over here now 2 cars are pending. Over here we did both these things. And carbon of 22,930. So let's book for carbon also. Okay, if I'm writing it over here. Ma'am, carbon, what is the value over here? Ma'am, I have purchased the carbon at a special rate. Okay, normal rate. It is 22,930 you have purchased. Okay, is it a special rate? Yeah. 22,930. 22,930. What am I getting? Have I made any sales? Yeah, ma'am, you sold na asset. Yeah, you sold also in the current year. That's 16,750 you got. Hey, what is the balance, guys? What's the balance? My balance is, ma'am, this. Yeah, cool. But have I need to take this? Ma'am, your balance will not just be this, but opening balance also. Ma'am, that is something we already calculated it over here. 18,920. Yeah, that is my special rates balance. That's all. So I got this as a pool. Yeah. This is my normal pool. Guys, what about car 2? For car 2, what is my balance? Over here, I have purchased car 2. At which value? Guys, we have purchased car 2 at 26,470. Yeah, 26,470. Okay. 26,470. Guys, what is my pool 2's valuation? Guys, this plus this opening. I hope everyone got this main pool. This will be the main pool's total. Agreed? Yes. On main pool, how much percentage is WDA? Yeah, it's ma'am 18%, and over here it's 6%. Yes. So yeah, we can take a WDA. That is very common. WDA will be what? This into 18%. Over here, ma'am, this into 6%. I hope like everyone is getting the things, but then yeah, you'll have to remember. Huh? You'll have to remember. Yeah, it's something you'll have to remember. After getting these, what will be the final valuation? Yeah, I'm just taking that, and I'm just taking that over allowances. How much allowances can I take, ma'am? I can take this minus 6276 total allowances plus minus 35.2 also allowances I can take. Guys, what is my total allowances then? If I take the total, what amount I will get it, ma'am? If I take this total plus this plus the upside one, am I getting 79,302? Yeah. Is it something which I made the mistake for? Not really. Not really. Not really. Am I not getting 74,880? Yeah, just let me once confirm these things. Yeah. Yeah, I made a mistake. So that was the reason I was thinking. It's 5.2. The point, just imagine, because of point also we get the different drastic answers. Yeah. Okay, just give me a minute. Like it's 52, 112 plus 2800, 677 plus 215. Okay. Yeah, so cool. I got this. Yeah, okay. Let's figure it out over here. Now these will be the situation I have to bifurcate it like for the valuation. Okay, I just need to bifurcate it for like 6 months. Okay, if I bifurcate it for 6 months, what will be the total amount? I have to figure it out. So we'll be getting it over here. 74,880 into, yeah, I think I made a mistake. No, it was cool. No, it was correct. 834. Yeah. So on that I can bifurcate it like for the situation 6 by 12. So yeah, now I can directly calculate the valuation. Yeah, cool. Everything is perfect. 832. Chalo, we can go ahead and directly find the valuation. Yeah. This is what we have to write it again in the nearest round of 8324. That's all. Cool. Nothing. I was very much confused. I thought whether I missed out something or not. I just get confused. Because if I miss out something I don't like only, I don't like. Cool, chalo. Now, is there anything left with us? Yeah, ma'am, we are still left. With the main criteria how we are going to prepare. Yes. Last note. Ma'am, for the year ended on 31st March, March limited. Yeah, March limited on which like 70%, more than 75%, yeah, ma'am, we were having. Yeah. So what happened? 80% we were having the situation, the control on that. Mars Limited has a trading loss of 7635. We know that if the if I'm having a control over some company which is more than 75%, if they are having losses, we can take their losses. We can carry forward their losses, right? The holding company can take their losses. So yeah, we can get a group relief. Okay. Oof. Now you have to assume that you have to start writing the answer. So big na 15 marks. Yeah, guys, it's not easy to get 15 marks as it is, but then chalo, we can start writing the solution. I will make the solution over here after this. Yeah, let us write the solution. No, I'll make it down the first only, after the question only. Like first question over, I'll write the solution as it is, so the things becomes very easy for me to check from upside down. Yeah, cool. Chalo, the first solution. From where I need to start? We have to start, ma'am, from the operating. So Venus Limited Corporation taxes. Yeah, so write this. Okay, Venus Limited Corporation tax, for which year ended on 31st March 2023. Please write that too, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, tax combination for the year that is ended on 31st March 2020. Cool. Chalo. Let's start with writing first operating things, right? So I have to write operating profit. Operating profit over here. Am I getting? Yeah. Is this something which is available in the question? Yeah. I'll just make it big, guys. I'm getting this is a loss operating. Cool. So this is a profit. I'll just make it shorter. This is an operating profit. Yeah. Am I getting any sort of depreciation? Yeah, ma'am. Depreciation is there, isn't it? So guys, what is the depreciation if you have calculated? You remember 32,046 was the depreciation if you figured it out over here. Yeah, 34 over here, the valuation which we call it. So yes, this is my depreciation which I call it. So, but you remember one thing? What was the amount of depreciation you need to add? So ma'am, this is a wrong depreciation which is given, isn't it? Ma'am, this is a wrong depreciation. So ma'am, it is a books accounts depreciation. So ma'am, that is not allowed. So please add on again. So yeah, we need to add on the depreciation again, which is faultily given to us at 32,046. 32,046. Guys, you know, just by writing this, you get half marks. So students, please don't ignore this. Please don't ignore this. Amortization also something wrong, ma'am. They have given. Yeah, amortization is also given something wrong in the question. So what is the wrong thing given in the question, which is, ma'am, 4,000? Please add that too. Please check 4,000 wrong. Add that. Is anything, ma'am, wrong given in the question now? So ma'am, we calculated over here. Amortization, depreciation. Oh ma'am, leasehold property, that is okay. Ma'am, other expenses. Yeah ma'am, other expenses, what were the things given in the question? Students, if you remember, other expenses, ma'am, entertaining, gift and qualifying. Yeah, entertaining, gift and qualifying. Other expenses. Anything with red, you know, we were adding it. Yeah, we were adding it. Amortize expenditure. Yeah ma'am, 3,600. We added it. I'll show you. 3,600 add. 2,730 add, ma'am. Qualifying add, ma'am. 2,730 and 1,410. Guys, you should know, huh? You should know. Yeah. 2,730 and 1,410. We added it. Isn't it super cool? Ma'am, on that now, let's figure out what have they given. Ma'am, on that leases now, we calculated some amount that was actually allowed. Yeah. So on leases, ma'am, we got some amount. Hey, what was the leases amount which is actually allowed? Leasehold expense allowed. You remember on the note 1 we calculated. Yeah, ma'am, note 1 we done calculated. Guys, what was it minus amount expenditure? Remember over here I calculated note 1 amount you getting, then 2% that amount. Ma'am, 3,120 was an expenditure. Yeah. So this is an allowable expenditure. Ma'am, what is the capital depreciation allowed? Ma'am, depreciation as per income tax. Ma'am, I got it right now. So what was it? Depreciation, guys, over here. Recently we calculated. Ma'am, I was giving these 8324 to total valuation. Yeah, students, that is the depreciation we calculated. I hope you all are understanding it. And now, if I take up the sum, I'll get the trading profit. Oh, I'm getting 161,034 as my trading profit. Yes, guys, it's cool. We are getting, everybody is getting this situation. Is everyone getting this as a trading profit? So yeah, students, this is my trading profit. I'm not enough with the trading profit. I have to find out something else also. So what it is, ma'am? So up till unless you have just calculated this much portion. Yeah. Ma'am, now banks, investments and all. Yeah. They are supposed to calculate. Yeah. So what is the first situation, ma'am? We have to check out the bank interest. Students, bank interest is what? In the question, if you remember, bank interest I got over here was, in the question they have made 18,050, but then you got something payment late. 350 was the payment that you have got it late, maybe in April. But ma'am, that expenditure was something which was allowed to you. Yeah. If it was allowed, you can add it. Yeah, you can add it. So it's 1850 and 350, guys. We can easily add it. So yeah, it's just that 1850, 18050 and 350. If I'm just adding it, what am I getting? Ma'am, it's 18400. So yeah, we have to take that too. So it's 18400. What is remaining, ma'am, in this question? Yeah, dividend received. Shall I take dividend received? I'll just copy it and paste it over here. Shall I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll write it better way only. Dividend received. Hey, shall I add any dividend received? Guys, you should know. Is dividend allowed? Ma'am, always a dividend, ma'am, it's 0. Because for companies, dividend is exempt. For company, ma'am, dividend is exempt. Please take care of these things again and again. I am telling you. Ma'am, chargeable gain, ma'am, chargeable gain. That P&L gain you were getting now. That gains, ma'am. Yeah, which gains? You remember? Disposal shares, ma'am, this 5th. But indexation, after taking indexation, ma'am, it was only 60 to 880. Guys, if you want, I can show you. We need not forget things. We not allowed to forget the things. Yeah, ma'am, after that 60 to 880. After considering that, ma'am, I was getting a gain of 60 to 880. So yes, guys, even that is to be added. Clear? Okay, ma'am, now what is the total? What's the total, ma'am? Am I supposed to add anything? No, not really. But then if I'm adding this plus this plus this, ma'am, I'm getting 242. Agreed. 242 is there. Am I supposed to reduce anything? Guys, you remember one thing? Over here, ma'am, I am allowing this qualifying over here. I'm adding. But we know after taxes, we have to reduce that, right? So qualifying charitable donation is now reduced. So I can do that. Qualifying charitable donations is now to be reduced. Ma'am, what was the amount? This 1410 is to be reduced now. Simple. Ma'am, after reducing, what am I getting? Group relief ke liye you can get the profit, right? So ma'am, I'm getting again the profit. So now out of these, is there any losses for my that company on which I was having a control of more than 75%? Yeah, ma'am, I was having a control more than 75%. Na control on whom? Shares on the Mars. So if Mars was having any losses, I can group relief. I can get like group relief. I can carry forward that. Means I can adjust it. Students, if you remember the last note, it was there for the last note. 7th one, group relief. My Mars was making a loss of 7635. Can I reduce it? 7635? Yeah, obviously we can reduce 7635. If I reduce it, what am I getting, ma'am? Now am I getting 233? Yeah, guys, if you all are getting now 233, what the 233 is? Now this is TTP. Students, what is TTP then? You all will be there. If students have learned this, it is superb. I know it will be good. Taxable. Total taxable profit, it is one and the same. Okay, taxable profit, it is like taxable total profit for the company. If I'm getting these as a taxable total profit, guys, what is the taxes? What are the taxes then? It's a corporate tax. Guys, you need to know the percentage. Yeah, it's 19%, right? So this is a tax that you all have to pay. That is 44,321. I can just make it as a round off. It will be these a tax which you all are supposed to pay, and I hope everybody knew this. And yes, this is it. This is it. If you write this much, the way I have shown you this much, guys, you get 15 marks. Guys, you get 15 marks. Guys, you get 15 marks. But again, what is important is not just working notes carry good marks. And yeah, we were able to manage this question too. So yeah, we took 3 hours to solve this only 40 marks paper, because I was explaining you the concept. But if you do, once you know this, you do it on your own. I don't expect more than 1 hour and 20 minutes to solve that, because we know, hey, what is the paper, what is the total marks for the paper. Guys, you get 180 minutes. This is all what I have explained you on day 1 also. We get 180 minutes that is 3 hours to solve 100 marks paper. Section A, ma'am, section A 30 marks. Section B 30 marks. Section C, which is good one, have 40 marks. Oh, 450, no, it's 40. So like per marks you all have how much minutes, ma'am? For 180 minutes you have 100 marks, so like basically 1.8 minutes per marks. So 1.8 into 40 students, it's just 72 minutes. Just 72 minutes. It's like 1 hour and 12 minutes. So still I'm giving you 1 hour and 15 minutes or 1 hour and 20 minutes I'm expecting you all to write. Then just imagine how fast your speed should be to write the paper. Otherwise guys, the paper is gonna be maybe not possible to complete the paper, and that is something which we cannot afford. Yeah, which we cannot afford to write like this. Students, do you want to see how they give the markings? How they give the markings? I'll just open, I'll show you the solution where. Just let me open now. Yeah, are you able to see this? Students, if you can check, I'll just make it bigger one. Students, for every working, if you can find it out guys, they give half marks, 1 marks. Yeah, so just check students how much important it is. Like they give half marks, they give 1 marks for every solution guys. For every solution they give marks. For every item they give marks. For every item, it's not just yeah, I told you, even if for zeros guys you get marks. Yeah, so if you all go guys, don't trust me, I'll show you. I have to show you. See if you can check out over here. I'll just make it very big. Did you got to see here? If you can see here, dividend from mass, 0 also they give half marks. For individual thing you get marks. So you know what students, this is very easy. This is very easy area. It's an area in the tax where you get marks. So like even if you know these things, you get marks. Even if you know that thing, you get marks. So scoring marks in tax is like the best part. It's the best part. So that is the reason I focus more on section C, where I can get a highest marks, because section A and section B, it's something if you get marks, you get full marks, but then the conceptual clarity in that section is very important, right? So we cannot afford to get less marks in section C. So yeah, with like lots of questions from the exam kits and like from the mocks, we completed like 2 mocks, 2 mocks. September, December 22, September, December 22, 23, it's over. March, June 22, 23 is also over. So just imagine how good we were, and we completed like in the 2 days all the income tax questions and all the corporate tax questions also. So yes, I hope you all would have enjoyed it, all you would have understood it. Tomorrow we'll be meeting with the last day, yeah, again with the very good knowledge again. So yeah, hope to see you soon. See ya, take care, study well, enjoy well, have fun, and along with that study. So see, studies are never to be done in pressure. In pressure we will not understand. Like happens in ACCA, maximum time thing happens, you know what, over here we start writing paper, we forget. After we get the paper done, we just come out from the center, oh shit, I made that mistake. Why? Because we forget to take our common sense there. We forget, because with the pressure my normal common sense will also not work. And in majority section A and section B questions, answers we get from the common sense also. Yeah, try applying that error, things will work well. No worries. If you have any doubts in the series, you can just have a word. Yeah, you can give me on the chats also. Always me and the Lakshya team is always there for us to help. Thank you so much. Take care, study well. See ya.